we return after a little hiatus. After saving the city of Waterdeep from a massive explosion on the ground, instead having it explode in the atmosphere above, Rebecca and Andromeda were inflicted with some magical disease which causes them to slowly freeze. They learned that a way to cure it is to be exposed to very powerful fire, and that being around elemental fire will suppress it. So, in an attempt to find a cure for this ailment, they have traveled to the elemental plane of fire in hopes to find something to help.
All right. You all find yourselves in intense heat on a baked landscape covered in black ash. There was confusion. I was confused last time. There is a sun, and it would be like a third of the way in the air right now. You're not sure if it's towards morning or towards evening. Over the over a hill in one direction, you can see
One Direction, sorry.
Yeah, the band.
The band. One Direction over the hill.
You can
But
see you can
sorry.
see towers rising in the distance.
Ooh.
That must be the city of Brass.
So why are we covered in ash?
Well, you're not. The ground and everything around you is.
Oh. So why is the ground?
It's almost like this entire plane is like one giant volcano.
Oh wow. All right. Damn.
As we start making our way towards the city.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. And Abby, can you roll me a D100?
Oh, don't be saying that. I don't like that. Don't do that to me. It's too early in the night. It's too early in the fucking game.
You're feisty today.
Ugh.
19.
Is that good? Is that bad?
A red great worm comes out of the ground.
We all die.
Is that good? Should I roll initiative?
It's actually a swarm of red great worms.
Oh
No.
If you're facing the city as you start walking to the far off to your left, you hear a loud cracking sound.
I'm gonna look towards that area.
And you look over in time to see a jet of what looks to be a mixture of fire and lava just jet up into the air a good 80 feet
Oh no.
and come crashing back down.
Are we in danger?
How far away was that?
Yeah. Is that like within
It was
reach? Like...
it was a good 300 400 feet.
Okay, that should be. Can we get like a general idea of like how that looks?
Yeah.
That feature, so we can try and avoid those. Or did it just burst out from the ground?
Yeah, the cracking was the ground splitting.
Okay, so don't really have a way of sensing
as far as how it looked, picture Old Faithful, but much bigger and fire.
We should run. Yeah.
Well, that might put more stress on the ground, and that will probably cause it more likely to crack.
What if I were to cast freedom of movement on everybody? Would that help?
I don't
Maybe?
think that would help. because that
Guardian
doesn't
of Faith.
decrease our weight.
So you kind of get the feeling that this was just a thing. It wasn't caused by y'all starting to move.
Okay, cool.
Just gotta. If we hear cracking near us, we gotta move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And let's see here. Loki is it has fire resistance. Who got the?
3 of us did. Andromeda, not Andromeda. Andromeda does not have a brooch.
Right, and Andromeda is not an imp currently.
No.
So I will need Andromeda to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. 11.
All right, I'm gonna say get an imp a sprite real quick.
Just 2 hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll give Rebecca the chance here. If you want to put Andromeda in the pocket dimension, you can do that. You and her do not think that she will be
Lasting much longer. Yeah. Snap.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Okay.
And is that a Loki I see?
No.
Well, I guess I'll close your sheet then.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Glad you could make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gang's all here. There's ash everywhere. There's like a whole lot of fire. We gotta be careful for.
I'm okay.
There was an 80-foot lava Old Faithful.
Mhm.
Morgan is just sweating. He's drenched.
You sweat, wet. Gotta go on like a turbo vet. I'm tired of magazines. Saying flatfoots are that thing. You know that song?
No.
No.
Let me sing the fucking chorus for you.
Don't think it's gonna help me know
No,
the song.
it's
if
not.
I
It will.
don't.
No, it will.
It
You'll know
definitely
it.
will not, because I don't.
You definitely will.
I don't listen to rap.
Well, it's not rap. It's like a funny comic song.
I still don't know.
Now I just gotta remember how the fuck it goes.
Can we keep walking?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Oh, that
Other
one.
brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you'll get sprung. And pull up. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I guess I do know that, but
Hee Got him.
not well.
Got him. Fucking saying, well, I don't know. Well, I think you do. Me personally, I think you do. Now let me sip my tea. Sipping my tea.
All right. You start making your way towards the hills and the towers
Run!
beyond. About an hour later, you're getting to the top of the hill and being able to see over. In front of you, maybe another we'll call it like a mile. You see floating above the landscape what looks like like a giant brass bowl with a city on top of it.
That
That's
looks like
pretty.
a pretty bowl, yeah.
Is it
You
like
you good.
is it like the bowl is sitting on the flat like land that we're on and the city is on top of that, or like
No,
Or is
it's
this on top of the tower?
So you have I'll do little drawing. You have the ground, and then you have like not super high above, but a bit above. You have this dome that's upside down, and then you have
That's a
the
very
city.
pretty. That's very nice. Good drawing.
The city here.
That's very cool.
So it's above. It's the city itself is floating above the ground.
Whoa.
Yes. That is something I learned today.
How are we gonna get up there?
I can summon something with wings. Like if I were to summon a celestial, let me just cast that. Oh, it does angelic. So that means it may be able to have wings. Be like summon a Digimon.
You have a golden reliquary worth at least 500 gold pieces.
I think I might have 500 gold piece.
But a golden reliquary that is.
You do see that like there are big gates in the wall above the bowl, and then you see what looks like not like permanent settlement, but like caravan settlements down like underneath each of the gates, pretty much.
So there must be a way up.
You know what? I think
And
I got it.
you'd guess that the dome is a good 40 miles across.
That's a big city. Well, let's get to that caravan.
This place is hot.
Windy magic.
I hate it here.
Yeah, it's you're starting to chafe a little bit there, Morgan.
Yeah, I got nothing.
God, I'm like stewing in my own juices. If I lose weight because of this, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh my god.
I maintain a perfect 300.
I don't know if you've ever seen Halloween Town, the first one.
Yes.
But there's the fat ghost goes into the sauna machine, and she goes and accidentally turns up the machine. He just comes out like rail thin.
So skinny.
I will use precipitation to soak Morgan's shirt with ice cold water.
Oh.
It instantly steams.
Ah! Ah!
Well, it was worth a shot.
Pleasure and pain. It's okay, you tried. Thank you, Rebecca.
You have noticed as you're walking up the hill that the sun is getting higher and it is getting hotter.
Oh, it's getting
my.
hot in here.
We gotta get to the city before that reaches midday, because
So
we're gonna
just
fucking cook.
I am
Just
not
Rebecca,
take
taking
you
off
are
off
all
all
your
feeling
clothes.
not cold though.
I am getting so hot.
I am moving
feel
slower because I have 20 feet of movement instead of 40.
It is true.
Oh.
I feel fine.
You do. You do.
Tiefling.
Yeah, so you continue your way. As you near the tent city, large like picture like it's almost like a bazaar kind of setup. Like with tent stalls and but it also seems like some
Bazaar.
people live here.
Ooh, a proper bazaar.
You see many large red figures. They look like that.
Oh,
I have a feeling that's
do they have big
3D.
swords like that?
Some of them do, like on their hips
Ooh,
and over their backs.
scary.
God.
Is that Nefriti, I suppose?
Yes. I don't know, but yes.
They don't appear
Fiendish?
demonic or devilish to you.
It's a reasonable bet. That they're more like a genie.
Yeah, I believe the only genie you've encountered was a Dao.
I was dead.
You were dead. I believe that none of you have ever encountered a genie.
I was told about the Tao,
No.
but that's it.
I'm not even gonna try and act like Morgan remotely knows what the fuck a genie.
No idea. I've heard about
feel
them
like-
in stories.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
Morgan's
like-
heard stories of, like, 3 wishes that come out of a lamp.
Oh, so then do any of you say that they might be genies out loud? Because then he's gonna want to try and rub one of their heads.
Oh no, let's not do that.
Dude,
You heard about this man named Aladdin?
Aladdin? Admiral General Aladdin?
I mean, me saying genie was like out of character, so Rebecca
Okay,
didn't say it.
no, that's why I was asking. I said if that's what was said out loud, he's gonna.
But one walks up to you. And would you does he have a second language? They do not have second language.
They only speak primordial?
They
Or
only speak Ignan.
Ignan.
Yeah, we're in the
Does
fire
anyone
plane. They only speak Ignan.
Does anyone speak primordial or Aguan, Orin, Ignan,
Karen.
and Terran?
Well, let's see. Back in university, I studied one language called no.
I speak Sylvan.
When he realizes that none of you understand what he's saying, he claps his hand twice, and this a dwarven woman wearing bright orange bracelets comes up and translates.
Detect
might-
magic. Is her bracelets magic?
Don't no.
No, okay.
I'll go with no.
Just wanted to make sure that they weren't like enslavement bracelets.
Yeah,
No,
right?
but
Like genie.
But you do see the bright orange bracelets, and she would also be wearing a necklace that is a similar orange, so a bit darker.
Okay.
Greetings, travelers. Well, no, it would be the dwarf speaking. Greetings, travelers. Are you seeking passage into the city?
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
It would be nice.
Morgan?
Wonderful, wonderful. Just the 4 of you?
Yes,
Anything?
please, please.
It feels like the back of my eyeballs are sweating right now.
It's okay. You get used to it.
Is there anything besides what you have on you that you are taking with you?
I have a familiar that's currently in a pocket dimension because they can't take the heat too well.
That will be no problem once you are inside the city. However, you will have to pay the entry fee for her as well.
Entry fee. How much is the fee?
For the 5 of you, 50 gold total.
Oh, I got that. Hand over 50 gold.
Wonderful. Alright, the next transport to the gate will be in half an hour. Feel
Alright.
free to wait here or peruse the stores.
I'm gonna go look to see if there's like any bookstores that have like books on the Afridi or the plane of fire in general.
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
At disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage, yes.
Oh no.
You're convinced that there are no books here.
But it's lucky number 7.
Well, guess waiting for half an hour.
In fact, you get it in your head that it's so hot, maybe the books just combust.
Do they just write on like tablets? It's so hot.
That said, do any of let me take a look here real quick.
I'll look see.
Take a look-see doodle. Do any of you have what is it? Any non-magical metal as far as like armor or weapons?
My rapier.
I have I have a regular dagger.
A rapier, my silver dagger,
Non-magical, right?
Shield.
Yeah, non-magical.
Yeah.
Just metal.
Yeah, just metal.
my
So
bag
like
of 100 ball
it wouldn't be quarter
bearings.
staves.
I have a dagger. I have. Let's see.
I have my shield.
Are the darts metal?
I'd have a dart.
Tips probably would be.
The tips are definitely metal.
So
my climber's kit technically isn't magic. I assume that would have metal
Yeah,
in it.
there'd be some metal in
No,
there.
I'm mostly worried about weapons and
Okay,
armor
if
right
it's
now.
just weapons and armor, then it's just the one dagger I have.
My rapier and silver
have
dagger.
chainmail.
Because presumably other stuff would be in bags, in packs, inside of things.
what about the bear traps?
The bear traps are strapped to the outside of the bag.
They are.
Yes. You would notice as the sun's getting closer and closer to noon. The sun is in air quotes. It seems to just be a giant ball of fire.
Every day at dawn, a massive ball of magma is shot out of the ground, and it takes a whole day for it to crash back down.
That would be sick.
Make it canon, Bean. It's your world.
I don't think what I'm about to say would work with that. All of your stuff is getting blisteringly hot. All of those things.
Can I put this in the bag of holding for now?
Yeah, I probably should put these, my rapier and my silver dagger in the bag as well.
Yeah, go ahead. Put it. I'm sorry, I'm just covered. I don't
Wait a
even want
minute.
to touch your stuff. What?
Who the fuck put this on my sheet?
So you yourself is smelly.
Who did it? Who did it?
I'm gonna take away pics after the sheet.
I was gonna say because that wasn't there like 2 seconds ago, and then I scrolled
It
down
was
on my
there
sheet.
when you joined. Like,
That is a
shortly
lie.
after you joined.
Oh, what did you do to my sheet?
I just
Why is it
added
loading?
that. That's all I did.
Oh, I couldn't have done better myself.
I saw, like, the description on your bio and info
Yeah,
tab just
stinky.
says stinky.
Yeah, I don't know why I put stinky.
So, like,
Yeah, and I would say, Morgan, other than like, I guess maybe like in your in the folds there would be sweat, but like
Ugh,
on
don't say
your
that.
person, it is just
Ugh.
immediately evaporating.
Folds.
So
Oh,
like
okay,
every
gotcha.
time like he goes to like scratch his like folds, like steam escapes from his folds.
Yes.
Oh god,
It's a walking sauna.
that's so
Oh my
gross.
god.
You're getting like this. You're getting like this slow buildup of like salt crust on your skin.
Well, I mean, the same thing would be happening, like,
On all of us, except for Loki.
yeah, like if you're holding your arms at your side and you let them up,
It just
like move your arms away from your side, there's just steam comes off of your side and underarm.
It's really bad on Morgan.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything else metal on him from what I could tell, because I left the gun, but the racist knuckle dusters are magic, so.
Yeah, my sword cane is technically magical as well too. Remember that? Remember when I got that and I used it like once?
Yeah, you should use it more.
well,
That's why you're smelly.
well, the whole point of it was to repel ne'er-do-wells, I believe was the original description.
Repelling ne'er-do-wells, I believe is correct.
Oh, on the elemental plane of fire, using
Oh
fire
wait,
to
it's
dissuade ne'er-do-wells.
no, it was sword cane of repelling hooligans.
Hooligan.
That's right. Yep.
That's phenomenal.
I remember because I was like, I want fire to come out of it, and they're like, we could do an illusion instead because putting actual fire would be so much money, and I was like, Elementor.
I'll take your entire stock.
Yeah, Jontron, that MP3, I'll take your entire stock.
I will say, Loki, you brought one of your romance novels with you,
No,
and you do notice it combust.
no.
Oh no, just ash
How is
in
our
the
skin
head.
like not on fire yet?
We're wearing the brooches of protection.
Yep.
Oh,
Why
that's
that's
like nuclear fucking.
guys. I'll never know if the father ends up killing the son. I'll
Why would he
never
kill
know
his
now.
son?
Just get
It's a very heart-wrenching novel.
another copy when we get back.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
Oh,
There's no way
I
that
have
that's the
4
last
bottles of
copy.
holy steam.
I don't know what that means.
Say holy water counts as magical.
Okay.
You create it with a spell.
Bottles of holy steam. That's a
I
good
think
one.
I think holy water makes sense to be magical. Loki eats 4 brownies a day just to function.
If you check in Dungeons and Disappointment, I updated it so he's not stinky anymore.
All right. Yeah. Other than that, even with your brooches of protection, and I would say Loki less so, but even you can tell as the sun gets directly overhead, it's the air itself feels white hot.
You guys should have just been born tieflings. Like it's hot, but like I've this is nothing.
I'll use major image to create like a misting tent around us to provide some shade from the sun and to help cool us.
I don't. Does major image functional?
I mean, we used it to help melt the ice. It can't cause damage, but it can provide
Oh,
sensation.
it creates heat or cold. Yeah.
It seems completely real, including sound, smell, and temperature.
Mm.
Can't
Right.
be hot or cold enough to hurt, though.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. And with that, your chariot is ready, as it were.
I mean, if any other, like, while we're waiting, if any passerbys wants to use it,
They're all giving you funny looks.
funny looks, okay? I was gonna say, if someone wants to use it, I'll charge 2 copper for it.
All right, and you hear a whistle, and you turn and look, and there is a wagon pulled by what appears to be horses that arrives. And the Ifrit from earlier gestures to you.
All right,
There's no horses.
let's go.
Are they fire horses?
They don't appear to be.
Nightmares.
Nightmare. All right, yeah, get me out of here, please. Please, air conditioning, something, God.
Air conditioning a thing back
No.
then?
I mean, what the ancient Egyptians invented primitive air conditioning.
Hmm,
So
technically, yes.
yeah, but it's just controlling airflow using tunnels that
Yeah.
pull draft.
That's cool as fuck.
All right, and as you get in, as well as another 4 people, 3 of which are wearing red bracelets. The horses, you're pretty sure based on what happened to Loki's book, the horses just caught on fire and they rear back and then they just start flying up towards the gate.
I'll ask the people. Hey, what's one of the people? What's the bracelet for?
I'll say that none of those 3 would understand you. The 4th one without the bracelets will answer you, though.
Okay.
It's a cultural thing here.
Okay.
You know, different places have parts of their fashion that is different.
Thanks.
Well then, we should probably get the move on, you know?
Nah, it's probably a great idea that we're just standing here.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're riding the thing.
You're in a flying cart.
Oh, never mind. Sitting here.
I will quietly tell everyone else. I think the bracelets are related to like those people are owned by some Ifrit or fiend here.
Ah, slavery, got it.
You fly. Okay, it flies up to a giant brass wall that encircles the city. That seems to be made out of. It looks almost like a curtain made of hammered brass. And it flies towards a giant 30-foot tall gate that is just encrusted with diamonds.
They call that a wall?
As you fly through the gate, you notice that the wall is also behind that curtain. It's seemingly another what was it? 4 or 5 feet thick.
That's
Before
nothing
another
compared to the
curtain
wall
of
back
hammered
home.
brass. Yes, but how big of a wall do you need when you have a flying city?
None.
This is true.
You don't need a wall.
This is very true. The wall's kind of impractical. It's just extra tax funds.
Yeah, you didn't see anyone like walking the wall or looking down over the edge of the wall when
Yeah,
you were
it's
flying up.
it's literally just for tax money purposes. That's it.
Look, they had a grant, they had to spend it or they lose the money.
It's a dick measuring.
They're like,
piece
ah,
of
fuck you. We
architecture.
fly, and we have a wall.
Does Rebecca actually say that?
Quietly to the group.
Yeah, we're all whispering. Guys, you
What was
Whoa.
that?
sound like a
Oh, it was
water
my water.
bottle.
Yeah, my
Oh,
water
okay. I
bottle.
thought someone dropped something into a bucket of water.
It did kind of sound. Well, that kind of technically is what it was, because I have a giant Water bottle. Mm-hmm.
One time I dropped my phone into a cup of soda and it sat there for like 10 whole seconds before I processed what happened. And then I pulled it out and it was fine.
And then my glue tooth fell in, and then my wallet fell in. And your keys, I threw my keys out of anger.
They went down a storm drain.
As they always do.
All right.
So
Yeah, so you arrive and disembark the cart. It feels much cooler as soon as you pass through the gate.
Oh, finally. Relief. I'm gonna need a serious bath when we get home.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna have to replenish all my lost water weight.
Rebecca, you think that Andromeda would be fine here,
Yeah, I bring her
just
back
not
in.
out in the.
In all honesty, Morgan, I've been thinking about it since we got here. How much of your body is actually alcohol at this point?
You know, I never thought about that.
Why haven't you spontaneously combusted?
So, I met a guy a long
Hmm.
time ago when I was drinking in a bar, and he told me that humanoids are made up of 70% water. But that water's kind of like in the form of our blood and our juices and stuff. And with how much alcohol I actively put into myself, at least 20% of that 70's got to be just straight liquor, right? So you're right. 20% of me should be enough to cause me to just spontaneously ignite. Thank God I have this pin here. Because honestly, if I didn't have this thing, I feel like I would have went
I'm
up
pretty
ages
sure
ago.
flesh is combustible, anyways.
Yeah, I mean all the
Just
especially not to
Hair.
be rude, but especially Morgan.
No, yeah, he's got all the extra fat on him. Yeah,
blubber.
he just goes, but yeah, I don't know, Loki. That's a good question. I always wondered too if I stopped drinking, if I'd maybe lose some weight. But then I don't know. My wife always said she liked me the way that I was. So like, I'm body positive.
But Morgan, of that 20% of the 70% that is straight liquor, how much of that liquor is water?
Oh damn, you got me there.
Also, didn't you say you gained a bunch of weight after your wife passed?
I did, but I've always been kind of on the chunky side. I I used to look more like one of those It's like, you know how like a guy kind of like pulls out his arms a little bit. He's like, I got some flab here on my arms, and on my thighs, and my legs, but well, actually, my legs are a bit more toned, but that's probably because I'm always walking around with this weight on me. But yeah, I used to be about. He's like 325 now. He goes, I used to be about 275, a little bit more lean, not that lean, more in the belly than anywhere else. But yeah, I started drinking a lot, eating a lot more. Loss does shit to a guy, you know?
Yeah. Wanna know what Lost did to me? He turns around and you just see that some of his gray hair is just a patch of white, and he's like, you probably never noticed. Some of it just went white and never turned back.
It's just like he's trying to look at it, and he's just like, wait. Loki, I'm not really seeing much of a difference here. I mean, your
I
hair's
just
already kind of gray.
I just ruffle it around and it's like, there, how about now? And I turn to the side so it sticks out.
I mean,
You see a
slightly.
little rat tail of it that is pure white.
Oh, I
I've cut
see.
that 10 times and it comes back white each and every time.
Huh. That's really weird.
It could have been worse. I could have
Wait,
gotten bald.
Loki, who did you lose?
Uh, friend. Yeah, friend.
You've told them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's told.
I've told you guys.
Did he?
Yes.
If
Morgan, you're a
Morgan,
very bad friend. I'm gonna go. You know what? I just go to the other side and I just start crying softly, like,
Yeah, she was like the community leader.
Oh,
and then Bruno
right.
came in, or
Yes,
Quaker, I
I'm
mean.
sorry. I It's been so long, and I only
Yes.
remembered Quaker and Bruno. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
eh.
he just goes.
I mean, he never
Right,
talks
right,
about
right.
her, whereas
Yeah,
you talk
yeah,
about your
that's
wife
true.
like every other second.
If that's too much.
Well,
There's
he
people
talks about
doing
his
lots of
wife.
different ways.
He talks about his mama. He talks about. He
Talks
talks
about his fighting career.
Yeah, he talks about his drinking habits. He likes to talk. He's a talker. He goes, "I'm sorry, Loki. It's been forever. It was your community leader, right? The one the Quaker replaced.
Yes. Keeps
Right.
crying.
I'm sorry. I'm
Why
sorry."
is LeBron James in the multiverse fighting game?
He'll just like
Yeah,
kind of
him
like
and Rick and Morty were announced for it.
pat you
Good
on the
lord.
back, and he'll be like, "I'm sorry, buddy. My brain is kind of mushy. It's probably all that alcohol."
No.
Oh, it's LeBron James from Space Jam 2. Okay.
Like, there's a lot of stuff Rebecca's told me that I've forgotten.
I'm
Like
sure.
what Shine Sprite's real name is.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of Morgan's life that he's forgotten.
Yeah, there's a lot of his life he's forgotten
I wonder
too.
what Shine Sprite's original name was.
I
That
can't
I
remember
don't
anymore.
actually know.
Oh my god, even Rebecca forgot.
No, it's not that I forgot. It's just it was never told. Look at Andromeda.
That's a story for another time.
And that's the answer I got.
Interesting.
I think the answer last time you asked was, "Well, we can worry about that when the world isn't about to end."
Yeah. Similar line of dialogue.
Morgan, roll me a D100.
Got you.
The city falls from the sky.
What? No.
Okay. Very good. All right, yeah. So you have a. Well, let me move you back up to the city of brass.
Where are we?
You came in the Diamond Gate. So let me.
Diamond Gate. Okay, yeah.
We'll put Loki down.
Hi.
We'll put Tia and Loki down.
Hi. This is exactly as I remember it from the
Yeah, only.
one time I was never here.
What?
Oh, hold on.
Don't worry about
Yes,
it.
So you have a city in front of you that dwarfs Waterdeep.
Yeah, I could tell this is a pretty big fucking city.
It's 40 miles north to south.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
What is the length of the New York metro area?
Big.
Big. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
40 is definitely bigger than Manhattan, though. Right?
Length of Manhattan 13.4 miles.
Yeah, so it's a good
4 times the size, about almost.
a little
No,
under
3
4,
times.
about 3 times, yeah.
Yeah. Just think
And chonkier too.
all those people live on one tiny little island that I'm going to Nope. I'm not finishing that.
Yeah, you better not.
I'm going to poop in every toilet in Manhattan.
Do it. You won't.
What happens if you flush every toilet in Manhattan at the same time?
The sewer gators get
Terrible
out.
things.
The sewer
Very
gators will head
terrible
out.
things.
You don't want the sewer gators to come out.
What about the sewer rats?
The gators got them.
Gators ate the sewer rats.
Anyway,
I'll see if there's like a city directory.
Okay, yeah, you see up ahead of you a big like kiosk. There's a big blue circle floating above it with a white eye in it.
Um,
Oh, you want a Manhattan for scale?
No, I was just saying that was a joke.
Can
But
we
I
get a
believe
banana
it.
for scale though?
Yeah, Loki minor illusions of banana and throws it on the ground and just goes, there. Banana for scale. The city's big.
Oh, and it's only 2.3 wide, so
On a map of this, a banana wouldn't even be a pixel.
well, yeah, I mean, you can kind of see. I mean, you can see blocks. You can't see houses. If you zoom in, those like leopard spots are blocks. At a rough estimate, I think that red is Manhattan.
Damn, yeah, that like really dwarfs it. But I mean, like, if that's just Manhattan, then like New York City as a whole. I mean, there's Staten Island, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. So all of that combined might almost just be enough, or is enough.
Does anyone
I don't know.
recognize that blue eye?
Where?
It's the letter I, by the way, not a.
Oh.
It's
I was thinking like maybe it's like a symbol for Ioun or something.
You've seen this before, for information.
I thought you meant
Oh.
IEY.
Yeah.
I
I should have specified.
EYE.
Oh, so it's a giant blue letter I.
Well, it's
And
a blue
it's like,
circle with a white letter I in it that's
oh my
floating above a
god.
kiosk.
Oh yeah, I'm going over there.
Yeah, I'm heading over there.
Okay. You see what looks like a human, except his eyes kind of flicker like a campfire, and his hair is red and orange and seems to be moving on its own.
Oh,
Genasi?
fancy.
Is that you, Bruce?
It's Bruce.
Welcome, welcome.
That's not Bruce.
Is this your first time in the city of Brass?
Our first time to this area of the city.
Wait,
Well,
what?
what can I, your humble merchant, do for you?
Well, looking for a uh, doctor of sorts or scientist, someone who can potentially help cure a magical ailment.
Yes, there are many of them here in the city. Uh, any kind of specialty?
Frost, curing diseases that cause one to freeze.
It's not a common one here. I may know someone. Yes, see here. Yes, over in, Marlgate. There's a very good doctor that should do just what you need.
Insight check. At disadvantage, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh boy, is he reputable.
This man, I mean, he runs an information booth. I mean, what? How
No
much
one
more
who runs an information booth would ever lie.
Right at the entrance where the tourists come in too. I mean, he's the best man to ask.
If I know anything, it's at it. You cannot lie at an information kiosk.
I'm a little suspicious, but I don't say this out loud, but this is like my internal monologue. I'm a little suspicious, but I don't see any other choice. All right.
I want to have an internal
Is there like
monologue.
a fast transportation system around the city that could get us to Marlgate faster than just walking?
For new arrivals, I don't believe so. No. There's a taxi service. They don't come over to this gate very often this time of day. But, I could see about getting them sent over.
Oh, it's fine. We can walk.
Very good, very good. Yes, so for the name of the doctor, that will be 5 gold.
I'll give him a platinum.
Ooh. Thank you, and he pockets it. Yes, you're looking for Dr. Ludwig in Marlgate.
On Beethoven?
Oh no.
Is his office near any landmark or something of note?
Big city. His office would be right on just a couple blocks in on the main street from the Long Castle. Can't miss it.
Alright. Thanks for your assistance.
Anytime. Might I interest you in some customary bracelets?
No, thank you. We'll be on our way.
He looks over at Morgan too, since you said you were going up to the booth.
I'll kind of put my hand on Morgan's shoulder and be like kind of like nod my head to like, let's go back to the group.
Oh, Dylan might not be back yet.
Oh.
I just noticed he said BRB. All right. Loki and Tia, your two friends walked up to a stall to talk. Are y'all doing anything? You were both a little culture shocked with the big city of Waterdeep, and this makes Waterdeep look small.
Big city.
Hello. I've returned. Sorry.
Wow, I was the only one here.
I'm
Besides
back as well.
Is everybody good?
Rebecca and Morgan were offered bracelets, and Rebecca turned it down, and Morgan has yet to respond.
Yeah, Morgan, would you like to buy some customary bracelets from the information man?
And Rebecca puts her hand on your shoulder and like kind of is like, no, come on, let's go.
What do they do?
It's just part of the customary fashion here. Plus,
Morg-
if I'm being honest, they absorb some of the sweat and keep them off your arms.
Morgan, come on, let's go.
Yes.
Nah, I'm
I
good.
have
I
these.
already have
I
a
have
heat
these.
brooch.
I have these nice yellow ones.
What colors you got?
You're not here.
Yeah, you're back with Loki.
We'll be going. Thank you very much. I'll be
No,
pushing.
wait. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
I'm pushing Morgan back to the group.
Yeah, Morgan he'll go.
Oh wait, I'm not with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're with Loki.
My bad.
All right, Loki and Tia, what are y'all doing?
Your mom.
I'm just looking around, enjoying the sights. Never
Okay.
been here before.
I will say, Loki, you have heard a rumor of this place in some of your unique circles as a city that you can get basically anything. And Chickenpox specifically said, and I mean anything.
I
And
wonder.
he gave you a very creepy wink.
I know what I must do. I'm gonna try to find the closest shop that I can. That's just nearby in the general area.
Closest
Flip it
shop to the
open.
gate.
Yeah. Yeah, closest shop to the gate. And I'm just gonna go. I would like 1 star fruit, please. You know the one. And just leave it at that. I want my star fruit.
I guess I'm gonna wander while he does that.
Okay.
I draw to staying with Tia.
Yeah. Tia, you being from the country and having the culture shock of Waterdeep. This is like that again if you had gotten used to Waterdeep.
I guess she just kind of pulls her hair over her ears a bit.
And starts looking at all the sights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the star fruit. You'll want to see Tim next door if you're looking for food.
Very well. I go next door.
You sling open the door again and you go, I'm looking for the star fruit. You know the one.
You know the one.
Star fruit mean anything other than just like the actual fruit?
I don't know. You're the DM. Figure it out. I'm just saying star fruit.
Okay. Very well, a big spender, eh?
Potentially.
Let's see here. Look up what this does real quick. Look up a thing I've never seen used in this game.
Hello?
Very well. And he
Oh.
pulls out a large fruit that is shaped like a yellow star with 2 black eyes on it.
Very
That'll be
good.
500 gold.
500 gold. I can afford that. I buy it.
Okay. You have 1 star fruit.
I will put it in my bag.
That fruit
Based on
has
its-
no mouth and it must scream.
Does what I'm thinking of have a mouth? I think it has a mouth. No, it doesn't have a mouth. It does not. It just has 2 black eyes.
I have no mouth and I must scream.
And it's kind of like bouncing up and down a little bit in your bag.
Oh, I know what this is now based on how you've described it. I will save it for later, most definitely.
Did you buy an invincibility star?
I think I just did. I'm saving this. Anthony is saving it, and Loki will also save it because he said something as a joke and then he got something, spent a lot of money for it, so he's hoping it's useful.
Yes, those don't stay good long. I hope you have you're either going to eat it soon or have a way of keeping it.
Morgan! Runs over to Morgan.
What? What's up?
I'm gonna pull out the star fruit and go, where's the chest of preserving?
Oh, hold on. He'll like take the bag of holding off, put it on the ground, reach into the bag of holding, pull out the chest of preserving, put that on the ground, unlock it, and then go, all right, put it in.
There, I put it in,
Right.
close it, lock it, put it back in the bag of holding for him.
Put the bag of holding back over himself. All right, good. What a process.
Alright, I guess we'll try and reunite with Andromeda and Tia.
Okay. Tia, you begin wandering a little bit, looking at the sights.
I want to look for like animals and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe a baby. Steal a baby from somebody.
I'm sure you could buy a baby here.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yes.
not a good thing.
This is a
Well,
city where literally anything goes. If you want to buy a baby, you could probably buy a baby.
It's also like the oldest city in the multiverse.
I'm gonna go to the nursery to see how many babies there are.
I'll be right back.
It was already part of an empire when the Dawn War happened.
If you think I'm not gonna buy all those babies, you are incorrect. I'm gonna buy all of the babies. And
Yeah. A 10-year-old runs up to you. He has 6 canaries on his shoulder and on his head,
Oh wow.
and he looks like he's been crying.
What? Why? I'm gonna bend down. Are you okay?
Can you help me?
What's the matter?
I lost my bird.
Andromeda is just going to like try and comfort him, but like by
Yeah,
like
Tia's
touching
gonna
him.
point
But
out
I
Andromeda.
want the kid to make a DC 10 charisma saving throw.
Okay. Give me 1 second on that. That's the right one. A charisma saving throw. Okay.
If he's a celestial fiend or undead, he automatically fails.
Oh, that's a good point. Let me because this is the plains. No. Celestial fiend or undead. That's a he passes.
Damn it!
He passes, but Andromeda just kind of inherently senses something. I guess the best word would be pure.
Pure, okay.
You know, it's a little different than good, but
Innocent.
yeah, I mean, she can't exactly place it. It's not, but she gets that she gets those vibes. Tia gets the same vibes.
Ooh, vibes.
Tia's picking up some vibes.
Vibies.
You know, I always wanted to have a kid, but
I'm back.
It's weird that you're bringing that up, Morgan. I don't know why. We're just looking for Tia and Andromeda right now.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to have a family one day.
Yeah, it just
Oh,
feels
I
like
thought we were
you
there.
had context to say that, and it just there isn't.
I don't know. I have
Sometimes
noticed
it just comes into the mind.
children as we have been walking past, and I thought to myself,
What a wonderful world.
yeah. God damn it. You fucking got me with that one.
Yeah, we should probably try to find him.
At this point, while Andromeda and Tia are talking to the kid, the other 3 of you round the corner and see them up ahead.
Found him.
Oh my god, a child, the thing that I was talking about.
Andromeda will film
Wow.
again.
Yeah, he's like a 10 or 11-year-old with blonde hair
Is he wearing
and
bracelets?
6 canaries. There's like some like some I don't know what it's called, but those bracelets everyone used to make in elementary school that are kind of like a braid shaped thing.
Oh, I know what you're
Like
talking about, but I don't know what they're called.
Lanyards,
No.
like the box thing that you would use the different colors, and you'd.
Tia, animals can understand you. You just can't
Ooh.
understand the back, so you can ask the birds what happened.
Okay, I'll try to ask him. Be like, hey, do you guys know where your other bird friend went off to?
Oh, and the kid would have when if you acted like you were gonna help, the kid would have said where he last saw him anyway.
Okay, yeah. I think, well, I did. I bent down. I was like, where do you think you, like, where is he? Or, like, I was like, are
I'm
you
sorry, I
okay?
missed
Like,
that.
no,
I
that's
missed that.
okay.
I'm sorry.
I think I probably, like, didn't enunciate it or, like, didn't say it in English because that's what I do.
Yeah, I heard you say something in Spanish, and I was like,
Yeah,
when
see?
did you start speaking Spanish? That's
Yeah,
strange.
exactly. So, no, but she's gonna, like, she's bending down and she's like, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? And then he's like, oh, and she goes, okay, well, why don't we help you? Why don't me and my little fairy friend help you find your bird? She's a excellent, she's got excellent eyes, and I personally am a great puzzle figure outer. So here, let's walk. She like takes his hand and she's like, let's go this way. Let's look. I mean, like, where's the last place you saw him?
He was last time I saw him was I had to go through the rookery, and
Here,
some
lead me
guys
there.
some guys started following me, so I ran, and then he wasn't there anymore.
Oh. All right. Well, let's look in that area, and if those guys come back, I'll whoop their asses. So you got nothing to worry about.
That's like a 2-hour walk.
That's okay. Here, take my hand. Let's go.
I would say this is when you actually get up to
Hey Tia, what's up?
and Andromeda.
We know where we need to go. We need to go to Marla Gate.
This is now a side quest. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You guys do the main quest, I'll do the side quests.
Hey, what's going on? Looking for a
What the
bird?
hell are you talking about?
Okay,
Side
so
quests?
this child has lost their bird, and you guys know how much of an animal lover I am, and a child lover, so I gotta go help them. If you guys want to go do what you do, you can do that. You know what? I didn't even ask. Tia bends down again, and she goes, "What's your name? Do you have a name?" Name time, Bean. What's the kid's name? What's his name?
Charcoal.
Uh, uh, uh,
What race is he?
Like Maverick.
Is he a human?
no,
Ezekiel.
I know what the name has to be, but I gotta figure out what that is.
Ryan.
Brian.
Service child number 8.
Service child. I am incredibly confused. Why is Tia talking about side quests?
I don't know.
Also, this is important for everyone. Don't accept any bracelets. Don't accept anything from anyone.
What? Wait,
when
why?
they're offering bracelets, and don't let anyone forcibly put one on you.
Why?
I
What
highly
is the issue
suspect
there?
it is dealing with slavery.
We will 100% become a slave.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I thought it was like Mardi Gras, where if you put it on, then that means you're obligated to be a part of the parade or something.
Oh yeah, you're obligated for something.
Eternal servitude?
Yes.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, Tia, I know you like gifts and stuff, but don't take those. That's a bad idea. Because then if you're a slave, then we can't help you, and then you'll have to stay here forever, and it's hot.
I mean, we could
Sucks.
help, but then we'd likely be hunted forever.
Yeah.
Right, so we can't help you. No. just don't do it. It's not a good idea.
Ever try to translate something and it's the same in every language?
Yes, actually, once.
Yes.
I'm gonna go get ice cream
The word no is
in
pretty
real life,
universal.
and I'm also taking this child with me in real life. So like,
The
Okay.
child's coming with you to go get ice cream on the way to
Yeah.
the rookery? Okay.
yes.
I think either we go all together to help this child, or low-key goes with Tia.
I think we should all go.
His name is Albium.
Albion?
Albium, that's such a that's such a great name. I love that name. Alright, so guys, this is Albium. Albium, this is Loki, Rebecca, and Morgan. If you don't remember their names, I didn't at first either. Personally, I have a little note sometimes in case I do forget. If you want me to share the note, I can. If you don't know how to read, I'll teach you. Do you like ice cream?
I'm sorry, but we're not adopting
cream?
this child.
Excuse. Yes?
What if
Yeah,
the child has
no,
a
we are.
family here?
Yeah, I gotta get my bird.
Right, okay. Do you have a family?
I, yes, I
How
have
much
my
do they love
birds.
you?
I have
How
my
much?
birds.
How much do they love you? I love you more already. Come with me. We can take the birds too.
That sounds like kidnapping.
You're right. I'm sorry. All right, let's go find your bird. I'm sorry. Let's go.
I think
That
this
sounds
kid
What
like
is
is
kidnapping.
regretting his choices.
That kind of sounds like what those guys that were following me were trying to
No,
do.
no, we're not. I'm not. I'm so sorry. Let's just go find your bird.
Kid,
Okay.
it's a trap. Run.
No, it's okay.
Run.
I'm sorry.
Morgan, make a persuasion or deception check. If that was in character.
That was in character. Persuasion or deception?
I don't know. Does Morgan really believe it's a trap that Tia is trapping the kid?
No, I'll do deception.
Can I help him to get disadvantage?
Wait,
You
what?
The
Thank
kid
you,
does
Beck.
not run.
Thank you.
He just kind of looks at you and starts laughing, Morgan.
Morgan,
Oh,
that's a
good.
cruel joke, honestly.
What is
What?
happening here?
That's what I'm saying. The whole thing got me confused. I figured I might as well have
Let's
fun
just
with
help
it.
this kid find his bird, and then we can see Ludwig.
What kind of bird is it?
A canary? Like the other ones, I'm assuming?
It's like these ones.
Like, does it have any markings on it that would allow you to pick it out from other canaries?
I mean, canaries are kind of rare breeds anyway, and like I think it might go to the kid when the bird
I'm
sees him,
pretty sure there's like very few canaries in the area right now. Like the amount of canaries in the city is like the amount this kid has on his shoulders plus one.
Well, no, because like, right, it's a fireplace, so that means that there's gas, and then the canary's got to look for the gas so that the pockets of flame don't shoot up and burn random passerby. I bet everybody in the guard has a pet canary.
Well, let's go find your pet canary. Do you want to hold my hand while we walk?
And he kind of like looks at Morgan and then back at you. Oh,
Go for it,
okay.
kid.
She offers her hand. I'm sorry. It was a bad joke. I'm not gonna steal you away from your family. Um,
How long have you lived here? We'll do this as we're walking to Rokuri.
yeah.
Oh, I had his name written down already. I'm stupid.
Al.
It was
not Albany.
Argent.
I don't know.
Let's
What,
just call him
maybe like
Al.
10?
Oh yeah, what was his name? It was like
Something.
Albium.
Albion.
Albium. Albium. Okay.
Say, Al, how long have you been living here?
Oh, does time work the same on the elemental plate of fire?
You said it does.
It does. I don't know exactly a while.
Did you come here by choice, or were you forced to?
Yeah, we came here by choice.
And by we, you mean you and your birds?
Yeah.
Do the birds look after you?
They do.
You got some.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
And
Smart
I
birds.
look after them.
And this place is not exactly safe for people like us. I can't imagine what it's like for you.
When you grow up in it, you get a knack for it. You're in the same tide, like you're in the same stream. It's more scary for people that aren't from here.
Yeah, if you slowly boil a frog, it doesn't get out of the water.
I think you need to lobotomize it first, though.
The frog? No.
Yeah, you do. In real life, yeah, the guy had to lobotomize the frog.
Is that true?
Yeah. Because otherwise it would just hop out of the pot. Like, just normally. Because, frogs don't exactly like sitting in one spot. And maybe because it was noticing the water was getting warmer. But yeah, a lobotomized frog does not leave a pot that is slowly boiling.
So
Frog
Luke,
placed into already boiling water will not jump out because it will die immediately. Thank you, Google.
But yeah, I remember learning that in bio.
What's a lobotomy?
Well, you see,
It's
it's
a
when
it's a bad procedure. You don't want one.
what they do is they take a giant. I'll stop.
take like an ice pick and put it in your brain.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go get a bowl of ice cream.
Okay.
I mean, it's been an hour and a half. We could take like a short break because I gotta pee.
Yeah, we can take a short break.
I'm taking a break.
I'll be right back.
Loki, you now own a power star.
I knew it. Of course, you put a time limit on it, so I can't save it for the final fight and just eat it. Hit him with that.
Now the question is it the kind that gives you invincibility, or is it the kind from Mario Odyssey, where it just fuels your airship?
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Ah.
I don't know why, but the power moons in that game always make me think they're bananas. And then when you collect the 3 at once, they're always grouped together like a bunch of bananas.
Wait, so if I fail this, I'm illiterate?
Yeah.
But the part that doesn't make any sense to begin with is it says draw a line around the number or letter of this sentence, which means the number or letter would either be the word number or letter, right? In that case, but it says draw a line around, meaning circle it. But it doesn't say circle until the 5th line, and it keeps talking about drawing lines, but then it says circling by the 5th one. And I understand that it's like don't do anything more than what's being asked of you, but when you say draw a line, I think draw a straight line, not draw a circle, because that's not a line. So that's why I'm confused. How would
Probably.
I draw a line around something? Wouldn't I just circle it? I feel like the people of Louisiana that made this test are illiterate.
Do you know why it was made?
Why?
It was a literacy test for former slaves.
Oh.
Most of them are made so you fail, and they confuse you like that.
Okay. So it's literally on purpose.
Yeah.
And the space below, draw 3 circles, one inside engulfed by the other.
Some of them make sense.
Draw the letter X. Or no, above the letter X, make a small cross. Okay. Yeah, that's not difficult. Draw a line through the letter below that comes earliest in the alphabet.
B.
See, right, it would be
So
B.
it's like literally cross out B.
Draw a line through the 2 letters below that come last in the alphabet. So Z and Y. And then in the first circle below, write the last letter of the first word beginning with L. Huh? In the first circle below, write the last letter of the first word beginning with L. Okay, so the first word.
Louisiana. I don't
Oh,
know.
would it be the one all the way up at the top?
I don't know.
No, wouldn't it be the first word in the sentence? The
I'm
first
back.
word in the sentence that begins with the letter L would be the word last, which means that the last letter of last would be T.
Hmm.
The last letter of the first word beginning with an L, so then a T would go in the circle labeled number 1. Or at least that's the way how I'm seeing it, but like, fuck, this makes me, a literate person, think that I'm illiterate because of how fucking dumb it is. Cross out the number necessary when making the number below 1 million.
Also, if you read the description, be careful as one wrong answer denotes failure.
Yeah, I noticed that. And you have
And there
10
are
minutes to complete it.
23 questions. And they're worded badly, so you can intentionally fail.
Why did you look for this? Where did you find this?
I found it on Twitter. I'm catching up. I missed I missed like a day.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. Number 20, spell backwards forwards. So just spell backwards.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Print the word vote upside down, but in the correct order.
So regularly.
So yeah, so just write the word vote upside down. Place a cross over the 10th letter in this line, a line under the first space in this sentence, and a circle around the last in the second line of this sentence. And then what's the last one? Draw a figure that is square in shape, divided in half by drawing a straight line from its northeast corner to its southwest corner. Then divide it once more by drawing a broken line from the middle of its western side to the middle of its eastern side.
I'm back.
Okay.
Are you?
Fuck the people that made this test. That makes me angry.
The answer for the first question is literally you circle A. You're supposed to circle A. And they say draw a line around, it literally means circle. But they word it like that, so it's confusing.
Wait, the answer to number 1 is to circle A?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, though. Draw a line around the number or letter of this sentence. So if anything, if it's asking for number, you would circle number 1.
Yeah, but you can also circle a letter, and you could circle A as well.
Huh. It says draw a line under the last word in this line, which would be line, so you would put a line under it, but not the first line, the second line.
Yes. Cross out the longest word. It's literally longest.
Oh, yeah, it's longest.
Draw a line around the
Oh, so
shortest word.
circle A again.
Yeah. Circle the first letter of the alphabet in the sentence, so literally the A in alphabet.
Yep. And this, yeah, okay.
In the space below, draw 3 circles, one inside the other. So you draw one regular circle, then another circle, and then a circle inside that second or first circle.
Yeah. So pointless.
They did not want those freed slaves to be deemed illiterate.
I am absolutely paranoid about accidentally getting enrolled in slavery.
I too enjoy an enrollment in Slavery Academy.
Didn't that happen in season 1 of Critical Role?
It almost did.
How much was I
And they
able
were
to bench
also in the
press
city
back
of
in the day?
Brass.
I think it was that much.
But they did meet like the best NPC, that really creepy gem guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was amazing.
God, you
All right, I
reminded
expect
me.
everyone to take the quiz. So when the final boss is yourselves, I have proper stats to run yourselves.
Got it.
Oh, we have to take the literacy test?
No.
There's a get your IRL D&D stats quiz that I posted in Dungeons and Disappointment.
Can you do at least
Oh.
5 push-ups or otherwise lift your weight 5 times using only your upper body?
Oh, Abby's back. What kind of ice cream you get?
This place called the Dutch Udder has like cookie butter ice cream. It's very good.
I don't know that I've ever heard of cookie butter.
It's very good.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had Panucci fudge?
No.
Oh.
It
I think this
literally tastes
saved
like
you.
maple fudge.
I think it saved your answers on here, Bean.
No, it has default answers in it already.
Oh.
I would have to like actually go and do this to determine what I could currently do.
Yeah,
Can we
no,
do
it
at least
definitely
5
takes a while, so it's probably not a thing for right now.
What about the intelligence?
There's your literal IQ, and then there's
Yeah,
So
but that's not.
most of them have 2 ways of doing it, where it has like a straight up thing and then a bunch of yes nos.
Uh, are you literate in at least one language? Hint: you're reading this, so you are.
Yes. Are you conversant in at least 2 natural languages, i.e.,
Right.
not computer? No.
Can you add 2 3-digit numbers in your head? Yes. 100 plus 100 equals 200.
Okay, but what about 107 plus 100?
Yes, 207.
Oh, he's good.
What about 103 and 307?
Do you notice the misspelling of the word friend several questions ago? No, I did not.
You go
But
back to
now,
check.
but now that I'm looking back, yeah. When entering a new store or library, do you often need help asking for items? No. Have you been confused about the instructions at any part of this quiz? No.
Anthony, that's a bold faced lie. I saw you try to find a shirt.
Oh, shut up about Walmart. We looked everywhere for a white shirt and we couldn't find one, Bean. Not
We
what I was
did.
looking for.
We did.
Had to order one on Amazon.
All right. So were y'all splitting up?
No, we're all
and
going
sending
with
T on her own side
Albion.
quest.
No, we're going with Tia.
Okay.
I think Tia can handle it by herself.
I think it's safer if we all stick together.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
because that way we
should
can
not.
keep an eye out, just in case someone tries to sneak a bracelet onto one of our wrists.
Mm.
Yes, keep your hands in your pockets.
Wouldn't it be harder to get away from the bracelet if your hands are stuck in your pocket?
Yep.
All right. You're led towards the rookery, and as you get closer and closer that way, things just seem to be getting like shadier and shadier.
Like going through toy.
Yeah, you notice that as you get closer and closer to the rookery, there seems to be less guard presence.
So, have any of you ever been here before? I heard, Rebecca, you were saying that you had been, what you said to the
Oh, that was a
merchant.
lie.
Oh, okay. See, I was confused about that. Loki seemed like really at home, but I thought it was like messed up of me to assume that like all tieflings came from here.
I mean, there's a general. I'm pretty sure like there definitely are tieflings that are born on material plane. I'm pretty sure Loki's one of them. It's just genetically he's more inclined to be comfortable in hot environments.
Yes,
Huh.
it's in my blood.
That explains why you like didn't handle up north all that well.
Yeah, it was really cold.
Yeah.
Although all the radiant damage of sunburn with how pale Loki is, that happens.
He's not resistant to UV.
I mean, that sunburn would literally be radiant damage. It's radiation.
Is that how that works?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
radiant is radiation.
They're not consistent on what radiant is. It's either holy
It's
energy
holy.
or like radiation.
It's both.
It's a little bit of both. I mean, like, the sun's the holiest thing that there is, and it produces
I'm
radiation.
pretty sure a black hole is the holiest thing there is.
Silence.
What about
I
a
don't like.
wormhole?
I don't like this one. Sorry. Keep going.
All right, you make your way into Rebecca. You start noticing thieves' cant wrote on the walls. This is very much not. This is very much the what is it? The hive of scum and villainy of the city.
What's the thieves can't say?
There's different things like there's some symbols that you don't recognize exactly, but you get the feeling that they're different like gangs or factions,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems to be marking territory.
Okay.
Is what most of them are. There's a few that are like market this way, and there's one that just says block ostracized.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Let's just keep moving. I'll just make a mental note, but I won't tell anyone.
This side street over here is where they were following me. And he like points to a street off of the main street. Like it's not an alley, but it's very much a smaller street.
Yeah.
Does your bird have a name? The one that went missing?
That is a great question.
Craig. Craig is a good name for a bird.
Craig the bird. Craig the canary.
Craig is a cute name. Craig! Come here, Craig!
Craig.
It'd be Kurya.
That's close enough to Craig.
Yeah.
Kurya. Tia, animals can generally understand you. Do you want to call out Kyria and tell
Yeah,
them that
I'll
the
start
kid's
calling
here?
its name and I'll start calling its name and talk to the other birds and be like, oh.
Ask the birds if they want to help look.
Yeah, I'll talk to the birds and be like, hey guys, look for your friend. We'll keep looking this way. We'll be here. You'll know where to find us. And what about frickin' Celestial? Fuck, what the fuck is her name?
Andromeda?
Okay, Andromeda, thank you. I was gonna say Rebecca, and then I'm like, that is not who I'm thinking of. Who?
I mean, she can
Oh.
like fly up and start looking for a canary.
That's a good idea. Do that, please. Please.
I'm gonna stay out on the main street. I don't want to go back on that street.
That's okay.
I'm gonna eat this ice cream you got me.
Okay.
How would I even?
Yeah, we'll stick with you, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you're calling out, about 4 doors up the side street on the left, you hear what seems to be a shout that gets cut off midway through.
Andromeda's gonna dart over there real quick, invisibly, of course.
Okay. There's a heavy steel door.
She can't polymorph in this form. Is there any windows?
There are boarded up windows.
No cracks?
Have her make an investigation check, flying around looking at for ways in. 11. That building seems to have been done up pretty tight. The building to the left of it that adjoins it, she does find a broken window that she could enter through, but it's like conjoined buildings, but it is a separate thing.
She'll enter in through there and see if there's a way in.
Okay.
She is tiny.
Do sprites have dark vision?
They don't, actually.
Okay. I mean, these windows aren't boarded, so there's some light coming in, as long as she doesn't venture like too deep into the building. Yeah. She 13. As she flies around, she hears a cracking sound through the wall.
Like a whip?
Yeah. Yeah, similar.
Any like holes in the wall that she could get through?
There doesn't seem to be any holes in the wall.
Morgan, come with me. And
All right.
I'll take Morgan with me as we head to that steel door.
Are you sure just the two of you are good? There was
Yeah,
there was
no,
at least 3 guys when they were following me.
we'll be alright.
Look, kid, I killed a dragon.
He killed 2, actually.
Well, to be fair, the larger one was a group effort. I just dealt the killing blow. The other one, though, was also a group effort, but I punched it really hard and it died. So
You
yeah,
punched a dragon to death? Like a big
pretty
one?
much.
He
It
did.
was a young dragon, so
No,
bigger
it
than
was a
me.
big dragon. Big dragon.
It was bigger than us.
Very big.
It was bigger than us. Both of them were bigger than us. Yes.
Was it bigger than all of you together?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I
Yeah.
shot with the arrow, yes. The one that I punched, bigger than all.
Yes.
He was
Yes,
bigger than all of
answer
us at
yes.
the time.
Relatively, yeah.
Morgan, we're trying to make ourselves look cool.
Why? Kids respect honesty.
Daisy
It's
can't.
true. It's true.
Shush you.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm not sure if the four of us combined would have equaled the young one, but maybe two of us.
I think 3 of us are fine.
Maybe
Well,
4.
with the wing stretched all the way out, 3, yeah.
Ring stretch all the way? Oh yeah, definitely all 4 of us.
Oh well, yeah, then all of us, yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, it was pretty cool.
But like, why are just 2 of you going up to the door then?
I mean, we can all go, but like, we do want to keep you safe.
Yeah, they guard
I
you, and we go.
I have my birds. If you need all 4 of you, I just don't want to go on that street again.
I'll summon Andromeda back, and have her stay with him, and we can all
Okay.
go.
Okay. Very good. So the 4 of you make your way up to the steel door.
So what are we doing about this door?
There doesn't appear to be any handle or anything. There is a little slidey window at eye height.
I will
Let's-
I'll mask of many faces into a female Ifriti,
Okay.
and I will thieves can't knock on the door, open up, and then like motion for the others to stay out of sight.
Get out of sight.
Yeah.
I will stealth a check because I want to be extra hidey. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. Um, the window slides half open, and in Thieves' Cant, you hear "Does the Black Moon Howl?"
Um, um, um. Let me quickly. Hold on.
Because I can't remember any other
How do I
things.
screenshot again?
Does the Black Moon howl?
Windows key Shift S.
Does that sound like any beat code I've ever heard before?
Make a straight history check.
I will use one of my inspirations because I got 2 of those.
Okay.
To reroll that, and I'll add a d6. 19.
Okay. I will say this is one you've heard of that has had many correct responses as far as you know.
What's the most common?
Yeesh. Hmm. The most common in your experience would be um I don't understand. but in Thieves Can't.
In Thieves Can't, I don't understand. Then after a brief pause, I'll like kind of sigh and be like, "Oh, really? That's
He asks
two-faced
you
villain."
you see like a brief nod, and he repeats the question.
Does the Black Moon howl?
Or it's the second most common.
Only when it's full.
When the moon is full.
What?
Thieves Can't what?
You should just say, in Thieves Can't, when the wind is cold and the fire's hot, the vulture wait to see what routes and see how they respond.
He nods again, and a third time he says, "Does the Black Moon howl?"
And the third most common response,
No.
no.
What is your business here?
Here to see the here to do business.
And who are you doing business for?
What was one of the factions I saw on the walls as we passed by?
So the things with Thieves' Cants is it's like symbols and stuff when it's written on walls.
Mm-hmm.
So without knowing what it translated to, because it's not factions you're familiar with, it'd be kind of like the symbol that Prince used when he was the artist formerly known as Prince.
I see.
There's-
If you don't know it, it doesn't make sense.
yeah.
Xanathar.
Hold on a minute. And you see him slide it back closed, and you hear the eye window lock, and then lock a second time,
Motherfucker.
and then a chain be drawn across.
After like 5 seconds, mage hand on the other side of the door, and like doing my best to like undo the chain, undo the lock.
Oh, it's okay. So this is blind. This is blind, and you're trying to do it stealthily, I imagine.
Yeah. It's a disadvantage sleight of hand.
It's a sleight of hand, but instead of using dexterity, it's using your spellcasting ability modifier.
So just be my spell attack bonus, really.
Yeah, because unless
Well,
your
no,
expertise
it's still the
is
same
in.
because it'd still be a 9 because both my dex and charisma are +5.
Okay.
So yeah, just straight roll or.
Well, it's disadvantage because of your exhaustion.
Yeah. I'll add a d6.
Okay.
14.
You managed to get the chain, I mean. Do you have tactile feeling with the hand?
I think I kind of have to with legitimately.
Yeah, if you're picking locks. But you find that the locks you heard are actual keyholes. Or rather, one of them is. You get the chain. You get one of the locks is like a deadbolt style, knob, but the second lock is a keyhole. The best you can tell with the hand.
All right, I'll do my best to redo it and then like bring the. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just leave it be and like dismiss the hand and just kind of stand there waiting for like. I'll give it maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. 3 minutes pass. Loki, you're just like hunkered up against a wall behind like this tiny outcropping, hiding as like your life depends on it. But meanwhile, Morgan and Tia are just standing off to the side.
I do have no general concern for their safety, and I know it shows.
And
That's fine.
and Albion is there on the street, just like sitting cross-legged in the street, looking down the road at you.
Aw. He's gonna wave and then continue going down the street.
Okay, and then another minute passes before you hear footsteps approaching through the door.
Tia readies herself.
Something's not right here.
Hmm.
Yeah. Shouldn't have had that. Shouldn't have had that third drink last night. Shouldn't have had that. Shouldn't have had that third niner last night.
I gaslit this fucker without saying anything.
I mean, I'll say Morgan. You also hear the part about shouldn't have had that third niner last night.
Oh yeah. That'll get you.
And you hear a lock clink, and it slides open again, only halfway.
I'll ask him, does the Black Moon howl? And thieves can't.
It will if you don't get out of here with your and get back to your boss that he still owes us from last time. And he spits out the window.
Oh, shit. We're here to, like, actually enhance the deal. We're actually here to help not only pay back what he owes, but to make better, to make sure that we're genuinely sorry for what we did. I have a couple of indentured assets with me that are a part of our recompense.
Well, let me just tell you this. The boss says that if you do come in to settle things, if he's not satisfied with the recompense, he'll let your boss know what you did about what you and your co-workers did with his goldfish.
I honestly do not know what you're talking about with that fish.
Make a persuasion check.
Add a D6. Actually, no, I'll use my last inspiration to reroll that.
I cast guidance. I mean, what?
And add that D6. Okay, 19.
19. So they sent a patsy to deal with us. Great.
I am no one's patsy.
He'll put his you see him put his fingers up and whistle. And 2 doors on the other side of the street open. Leave your weapons with them.
I mean,
And then you can enter.
I just have a ceremonial broken hilt on my side. No weapons on
Leave
me.
it with them.
But it's part of my faith. It can do no harm, I assure you.
Your faith is no good here.
Yeah, I'm Mandalorian.
This is the way.
This is the way.
I mean, I'll let you try. I'll give you a deception roll back. 15.
15, that's not bad with disadvantage.
It's not bad.
I mean, that's a 2.
But
Me.
it's not good enough. No.
Let me see what these guys' mod is.
We're able to like can I hold out on my brass knuckles or no?
I mean, you can try to hide them on your person if you want.
They're your rings.
I mean, if they get taken from me, it's not like I really need them. I could still punch people plenty fine.
Unfortunately,
Doesn't buy it.
he beat. I'll go ahead and tell you. He beat you by 1.
You fucking son of a bitch.
Wait
now
a
it's
minute.
too late.
14, but he had a +2.
It's
Wait a minute. I have 1 inspiration left. Can I allow that advantage reroll or no?
If you're giving it out, you have to call that you gave it out before.
Never mind. That's fair.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
So he's unsure that it can cause harm, but just to be
what
safe,
he is instructed to do is to get rid of anything weapon related. And you brought a hilt to his attention.
Okay, fine.
He values his job over your faith. All right.
Actually, my hilt is invisible in my current disguise, so he can't see.
I mean, he's not the one that saw it, though. You're the one that said you had one.
I know, but like, I'll just reach into the bag of holding and pull out my silver dagger.
All right, so you go over to Morgan.
Yep.
There's 2 people standing in doorways waiting for you to bring them your weapons. And you're trying to pass off the silver dagger as the hilt you talked about.
I mean, the 2 guys over there don't know. They were across the street.
It's not a big street, but okay. Yeah, do a straight sleight of hand roll, just to make sure he doesn't see it looking through the door across the street. Very good. And if anyone else is going in, unless you're going to somehow go in invisibly, I'm gonna need you to give up any visible weapons.
I'll put my hand on Morgan's shoulder. It's like, you want to come with?
Yeah, I was coming in anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come in. I mean, my only visible weapon is the bag of holding.
Just assume that Tia's following everybody. I'm just kind of vibing tonight.
Okay, are you going to give up your weapons or try to hide them on yourself?
I'm gonna walk with
Um,
I mean, a
my
mace is
cane.
kind of big.
Tia has a lot of spells, so she'll give up her weapons. She doesn't really use them.
Okay, you give up your was it a mace and a quarterstaff, I believe?
Yeah.
I'll give them all 10 of my darts, but he doesn't even like attempt to give the brass knuckles because he usually always keeps them in his left pocket because it's like the gun was always in his right hand, so you know.
Right. Okay.
Yuckies go to the left. So yeah, he'll just give him the darts and be like, "Yeah, I don't need weapons, and you're not taking my hands away." So
That could be arranged.
I need this to walk, because I hold up the cane.
Okay.
I mean, I don't got no quarrel with you, but you could try. It ain't gonna work.
Alrighty. The door's opened, and he is going to not like do the old ocular pat down.
Not the ocular one.
What the fuck was that from again? I remember the show. He was like, "Yeah, you gotta give him the old ocular pat down." Was that Sunny? Was it always Sunny? Was it Mac that said that?
It was. I think it was funny. And he does not see anything suspicious. All right then, follow me to the negotiating room.
As we're going in, I want to see if I spot any canaries.
Okay. You are in a very clean, very fairly fancy looking hallway. There's like a wooden staircase with a red carpet runner going up it. Go ahead and give me a perception check for canaries.
At disadvantage because I got the fucking exhaustion. Oh no.
It's your third now. I know that it's disadvantage, but it's still
What
3
the
nat
fuck?
ones.
There's never been a canary in here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see any canaries. See here, Tia's passive. Tia sees it like over it in front of like the fourth door on the left. No, on the right. There is a small little pile of bird droppings on the
I'm gonna go
floor.
over. Inspecting.
The man, however, is leading you up the staircase.
I'm gonna trail off. Fuck that guy.
Suggest you get your friend back over here.
I'll
Yeah, I think I dropped something. Sorry.
You dropped something down the hall that you haven't been down.
Yeah, it was like a coin or something. Hold on, let me go get it. Let me go.
Insight check.
You know what? Fuck that. I'm rolling for deception.
Yeah. Okay.
Where the fuck is deception?
That scream, just it going muffled, cutting out, just oh.
Yeah, there's a. I dropped. You know what? I dropped a very important ring to me, and it just rolled down that hallway. Oh, my grandmother gave it to me.
go
My
get it.
great
Stop
great grandmother.
embellishing and go get it.
I gotta go get it. I'm gonna run down that hallway and look for that bird.
I mean, there are bird droppings. You can see the whole hallway. I mean, you can't see into through all the other doors, but in the hallway, there's definitely no bird.
A bird.
There's just bird droppings in front of that door.
I'm gonna go through the door. Going through the fucking door. Ah, shoot! I think it went under the door.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck me.
I mean, I was expecting us to kill these guys anyway.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it anyway. Like, if the kid's not in here with us, I think we're fine.
I'm like so confused. Like I've been paying attention, but it's like it went from we're here to find his bird to now you have to settle a debt. And now y'all want to just kill these people?
Oh no, the debt settling was a ruse to get us in the door.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does Loki
that might
realize
have
that
been
we
when I
have to
went to
kill at
pee.
this point?
Well, as
I would
soon
hope
as
so.
the door starts, as soon as you start reaching for the door, that whole wall becomes a wall of fire.
Whoa, that's
Oh, that
hot.
wasn't 2GM. My bad. So I'm gonna need Tia to make a dexterity saving throw.
Or be burned.
Second
in
nat 20,
literal
let's go.
ash.
Oof,
Almost.
that would have been fucking great.
So it's gonna be halved.
How much
Halved
pain?
to 11. Well, yeah, Tia takes 11 points of fire damage.
11.
I suggest you control your friend.
Get back here, you.
What's with the fire?
Get back here now.
I'm coming. I'm gonna like walk next to Rebecca and be like, "There's something fishy going on here. I think we're gonna have to kill these guys." These guys are going down with us. We're gonna fucking.
When did Tia become a murder hobo?
Under the sauce.
Been
Where
hanging
the
out with
fuck
us
is the
too
cheese? It's under the sauce.
we were never
What
murder
kind of a
hobos.
pizza is this? It's under the sauce.
We
It's not a
always
regular
has
pizza.
been.
It always has been.
You spot like signs of the bird?
Yeah, I saw like droppings and stuff, but like since I couldn't get behind that door, yeah, that guy is like super duper rude. Excuse me. I wasn't able to retrieve my ring that my grandmother gave me.
It's
Would
fine.
you be
We'll deal
able?
with it later. And I'll whisper to
Okay.
her, it's like, it just let's just play along for now, okay?
All right. Okay, all right. We're gonna play along with this guy's joke. This guy's joke.
Well, maybe that ring will just become part of this settlement.
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think
I'm
so,
feeling
sorry.
like it might have to be because of all the chaos you've been causing these fine gentlemen.
That's quite rude. Actually, I don't think I'm causing anything. And these gentlemen should be happy that I'm even in their goddamn presence. So
I put
Tia's
my
gonna like
hand over her mouth and like kind of give like a look of like, oh my god, please stop talking.
How many people are in the room with us?
Just the one guy, but like
Right now, one guy, you have no idea what was behind the doors.
I'm gonna do
or
something.
up the stairs. Actually, no, I will say up at the top of the stairs there is two
Oh, there
more
goes
that
my
are
phone.
there are two more that are flanking a door.
Flanking a door? Why are they doing that?
get an advantage on it, of course.
All right, I'll be quiet.
Shut up.
I'll be quiet.
All right, he leads you up, whispers something to the man on the left side of the door, who smirks, pushes open the door, and gestures for the four of you to go inside.
Yeah.
You walk in, the door closes behind you. You see that you're in it's a long room. It's not really a big room. Like it's maybe 10 or 15 foot wide, but a good 40-foot long. And at the end, you just see a. What would it be? It would be a. Yeah, it would just be like a. It would be another Afridi, but in the equivalent of like an Armani suit.
Giorgio Armani. My dad knows.
He has a bowler cap on and has the largest cigar you have ever seen in his mouth.
And then he goes, "Hey, forget about it. Bring me the fucking kazoo."
Hello, Don Fluffles. It has been a while since we have met.
You'll come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
You've
You
come to me on the day of
and
my
you bring
daughter's
me a
wedding.
fucking Chicago-style pizza when you know New York's my favorite. You're a disgrace to this entire family. Get out of my sight.
There's not
Chicago
He actually
style
he
ain't
actually
even
wanted a
pizza.
Detroit style.
That shit's lug nuts.
even.
I don't know if I've ever. Oh no, I guess Little Caesars says Detroit style. It's the
Ah,
only time I've ever got a Detroit style pizza.
So all sauce, no cheese, 3 meatball.
Wait,
Leave the
so a
gun, take
meatball
the
sub?
cannoli.
I asked for a fucking calzone. You bring me a Sicilian. What is this?
Why eat a calzone when you
Welcome,
could just eat
welcome.
pizza? They're the same thing.
I want a fucking calzone.
You here to settle your boss is dead, huh?
Bean. You're appropriating my culture.
Shut up.
I'll do it again too, Anthony.
I'll fucking do it
Um,
again.
yes, we have come to the realization. No, I can't.
I've
We
come to
have
the understanding.
we have come to the realization that perhaps our actions have been um more than rude, and our boss sent us to try and make amends. Why fight over the city when we could rule it together?
Hear us out. You make your money. We make our money. But what if our money was together because we just had full control?
Precisely.
You're wanting the Xanathar. You're saying you want your group to take control of his.
No, no,
No,
no.
no, 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 no,
A mutual agreement of understanding.
no. Stop! Stop! Stop with the Italian accents! Holy fuck! Um, no, no.
Look here,
Think,
Tato.
think of it as, goddamn. Think of it as a little sort of cooperation, cohabitation between our different organizations. All right, we do what we gotta do, you do what you gotta do, but together we make all the money, and we make all these schmucks dance in the palm of our
We
hands.
split the shit 50-50. We do where we gotta do where we need to do it.
You need labor and security, we can provide it, or vice versa. Whatever you need, whatever we need, all to the
Capiche?
mutual benefit of both parties. Capiche?
Let me stop you right there. Did your boss send a bunch of buffoons?
Yes.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you. There's a kid who lost a bird, and we want to get his bird back. I have no idea what's happening
I'll put up my
anymore.
hand.
Make a persuasion check, Morgan. What are you doing, Rebecca?
I was gonna put up my hand and be like, "Behold, are my indentured assets." They make great jesters.
I don't I don't even know anymore. My life is a lie.
I, for one, would like to go 50-50 on the city with you, though.
First of all,
Fine, fine, fine. 70-30.
first of all, your boss and I aren't exactly competition. Your organization is small and not even on this plane.
And you know, that's something we would have known if who you think our boss was actually our boss. I told you, man, the kid lost a canary. We just want to get his bird back, all right? We saw him crying in the street. We felt bad, so we came here. And now the rabbit hole's too deep. We've dug ourselves too deep, man. Please.
Beck, I think your thing would be deception.
Yes.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
It is a disadvantage because he's gonna roll on this one.
I'm willing to go 70-30 on the city.
Well, why don't you shut your merchandise up?
You're appropriating my owner's culture again.
Actually, I will clutch my necklace and cast suggestion. Be like, our business is concluded. You will escort us to to the canary you took, and you will let us go and say to your guys that everything is fine and just go about the rest of your day as normal. Do you understand?
What is that? That's
Wisdom.
wisdom. Hold on a sec. It's gonna take a second to upload. You rolled exactly your spell save DC.
Oh no. Only had lucky.
That's the creature just.
I'll pick up another level 1 rogue when the time comes around.
And okay. There is a good question here though. Pertaining to what Anthony asked earlier. Inspiration can be used to make opponents reroll a saving throw. Can it be used? Is it only when it's a saving throw against one of your spells/effects? I don't know.
I don't think so. I've never heard anything to.
Let's take a look-see doodle.
I love looky doodles.
Inspiration, page 240 to 241.
Consult the Dungeon Master's Guide.
It's kind of ridiculous that they have two mechanics both called inspiration.
Well, you see, one is called Bardic Inspiration.
No one calls it Bardic Inspiration.
Having inspiration gives a character an obvious being able to gain advantage on one ability. No, it can't be used on. Huh? I thought it could be used on opponents' rolls. Nope. Never mind. I am talking out of my ass.
You're fucking out of your ass?
Yep.
How does that work?
You don't want to know.
Almost like breathing through it. Hasn't on a fail on a. This one's. I think he just thinks that it's You're suggesting a court. You're. Yeah, but what you said is kind of sus. You know, it's not just normal conversation. So he sent me 4 jesters.
I am no jester. I am a businessman.
Look, the thing here is, you're all a bunch of jesters. Apparently, you do own these 3, even though they don't have bracelets.
I'll use an action to regain a spell slot.
But he's also over there telling the truth, talking about a canary. I didn't take no. Why would I want a canary?
But the kid said that you took the bird.
What kid?
This
He's like,
kid,
this
what's
tall,
his
looks
name?
like this, like Albium.
Albium, yeah, this little kid Albium, he's been walking around with a bunch of canaries, and he said that he was over here in the rookery, walking around with the birds, and then some of your goons started chasing him, and then one of the birds got napped, and I think Tia, you could chime in here if you want to, but I think you might have saw some bird turds or something going down the hallway. So I mean, like, do you have the bird or not? Please, we just want to give the kid his bird back.
I've never seen a kid like that or seen a canary.
Did one of you guys take it as like a joke?
Well, there were bird turds.
Yeah, what's with the bird turds?
You do have bird turds.
Y'all not very good jesters, are you?
Holy fuck.
I don't get what the joke here is.
Do you want to walk down the hallway and make a turn and see bird turd?
The joke is my life, apparently.
It's okay, Morgan.
So sad.
Oh my god.
He's just so confused.
Yeah, he really is.
Morgan's like, normally when I say stuff like this, I get to start a war.
Yeah, exactly.
It can't
Like,
work here.
this is just nonsense. like, no offense to anyone, but in his mind, this serves no purpose other than we randomly decided to help a kid. Fuck it.
I'll drop Mask of Many Faces.
You were disguised this whole time?
Yes, I was a female Nefriti.
Oh my god.
Look, I'll level with you, sir. This is just a huge convoluted thing because we suspected that this kid's canary might be in here. And with the fact that my friend here noticed that there were bird droppings down the hall, we suspected it. And honestly, we don't work for Xanathar. I've never met the guy, and honestly, I don't like him very much. So
You actually used to have a bounty on your head from his guild.
frankly, he doesn't like me very much either. So it's best that I don't know. This is just a huge clusterfuck, and everything's just gone horribly wrong. Okay.
Persuasion check. A straight roll persuasion check. This man is almost as confused as Morgan.
Oh my god!
I did say straight roll, but it doesn't matter
Why?
because it's the first roll.
Why?
And that, everyone, is how we got TPK'd.
I just...
Guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I got work tomorrow.
Night, Abby.
Okay,
Night,
good night.
guys.
So many nat ones. Why?
Look. We're gonna leave you locked up in this room, and I'll go check on your canary question. If there's a canary, maybe I'll let you go.
Hi, I'm Tia. Yeah, I saw a bird poo poo in the hallway.
Why you bringing bird poop into my hallway?
It was there when we got here. Come on.
All right, and he's gonna clap twice. And what do you call leg manacles? What's the leg version of a manacle?
I think it's still manacles.
Yeah.
I think they apply to both arms and legs.
I mean, they could just be chains.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. You get some chains like fly out of the ground and try to wrap around your ankles.
I read this in a book. You won't have your way with me.
Leg cuffs.
Yeah, I mean, because man, that prefix for it means hand.
Well, shackles works for everything, so we could have just said that one.
Okay, yeah. All right, you just sit tight. There's a what? I give you about 5% chance that you're right about a canary, so you have a chance of getting out.
All right. Morgan will just sit down, pull out his alchemy jug, and start drinking. He's basically given up at this point.
Oh, I'm gonna need a couple niners after this.
I'll
This guy
take
seems
one
to be
if you
very
offer it.
understanding given the circumstances.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm gonna have to send another assassin after a goldfish, aren't I? Yeah. Alright, that's always interesting.
Word of advice: if you really want to piss him off, kill his goldfish in front of him.
It's a suicide mission, but
Yeah, make sure you
Yeah,
send an
but-
assassin you don't like.
Yeah, but then there's no fun in him not figuring out that he doesn't know. He thinks it's been the same goldfish for centuries.
I know.
Hilarious.
That's why in the same mission you have a bag full of dead goldfish, all labeled the name of his pet goldfish.
Also, this is canonical. Xanathar has a goldfish that he thinks has been the same goldfish.
And also in the book, in the bag, a book of goldfish lifespan.
wait, but what?
All right, and he leaves. There's some chains on your feet.
Do do do.
All right, about 15 minutes pass before you hear the door unlock. Do you want to do anything in that 15 minutes?
Morgan's just gonna say to the others, "Y'all notice that Tia's gone insane? It might be the heat, but something's up with her."
Yeah, she's very crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if it was on Waterdeep or what, but she has going in a downward spiral of almost near insanity.
I think that it might be Loki's hometown might have been a bad influence on her.
We
Andromeda's
weren't
not
even
here.
there for like a week.
Andromeda's not here.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
Andromeda's
no!
out there with the kid.
Yeah, Andromeda's with the kid. Yeah.
Well, then someone else said it, and I'll just repeat it. We weren't even there for a week.
I don't know, man. Oh boy. I mean, like normally I'd help a kid if they really needed it, but we are in a pickle here.
Yeah.
God
I
damn it,
got an
Tia, why'd you
escape
get
plan.
us
It's
into
fine.
this? Oh,
Funniest
okay.
shit I've ever seen. The unique's in a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
All right, how are we getting out of this?
Well, if there is no canary, then I could just Misty Step out of these chains, pick all your locks, and then we could book it.
Okay, fuck it. Yeah, and then Dimension Doris out of here. You snap Andromeda back, leave the kid to his fate. Yeah, I'm fine with all that.
We never thought of the potentiality that the kid could have just been a decoy.
But why though?
It's
That's the
actually
thing I'm confused
it's
about.
actually the snail that when you touch it, it kills you and takes $1 million from you.
I do have a D&D stat block for the snail.
You put the snail in a tungsten ball.
You throw it at a wall.
But you actually put the decoy snail in the tungsten ball.
And then you throw it at a wall. just want to throw it at a wall. Leave me alone.
I have a CR30, the snail.
Oh boy. All right. All right. Yeah. So I guess we'll wait and see if there's actually a canary, and if not, Operation Misty Dimension. Fuck out of here. I'm fine with all that. It's because of shit like this I drink.
We know. We know, Morgan.
You hear the door unlock as Morgan says this. And there's a burlap sack that is fluttering around, gets thrown into your lap, Morgan.
Oh, please tell me this is a canary. Oh.
You had a fucking canary. I'm keeping this platinum ring I found, though.
Oh, come on.
Wait, you weren't lying about the ring?
I thought Tia was lying about the ring.
Tia was lying about the ring.
Well, I mean, come on. That's a gift from her grandmother. That's not very nice.
I
No,
honestly, with the amount of trouble we've caused, you're more than welcome to have it.
Keep the ring. Tia, I don't give a damn.
Well, we can. We'll find another ring of your grandmother's to get you.
Yeah.
Now look.
Right.
Normally, I'd have you thrown into the sea of fire. Slowly. But I gotta admit, you did make today at least interesting. So here's what I'm gonna do.
We have the ring.
No.
You can't have...
We're getting a canary, and we're gonna go.
We're taking the damn canary and we're leaving Loki. Fuck it.
The exit fee is 100 gold for the 4 of you.
I will give him 10 platinum.
Alright, as soon as you hand it over, the chains disappear. He doesn't even clap. And you're back on the side street.
Okay.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. This
Let's
is
just
levels of Satanry I'm not used to.
What did he say? The Sea of Fire. Let's throw you in there and hope that it removes
Slowly.
the curse. We can go home.
I mean, we got a doctor to see. We're gonna go see a man named Ludwig.
I don't trust doctors.
What, the master of the Holy Blade? No.
Not after Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Let's go get this kid his bird back.
Yeah. We'll just go walk back over to the kid, who I assume is still just sitting crisscross applesauce in the middle of the fucking road with Andromeda floating near his head. And then I open up the bag and let his little fucking canary fly back out.
The canary flies out to him.
I'm never doing a good deed for a child I don't know ever again in my life.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I recommend you stay out of this area.
Yeah.
What can I give you in return? Anything.
A canary.
Loki!
What? No! God damn it!
I'm joking.
I don't know. What do you have, kid?
What you got on you?
On me.
You know anybody important?
Do you
like
know
secret
if the Dr. Ludwig over in Marlgate can be trusted?
Is that what you want in return? I can.
I mean, are you able to remove two curses that are causing me and my familiar here to slowly freeze solid?
I think that's asking a lot of a kid, unless he's like a god.
Maybe. I mean, what do you just? You're asking a lot. What I mean, what? Just I need to know what you want. I can't. It's a lot of questions.
Are you able to remove a magical curse / disease from me and my familiar that is causing us to slowly freeze solid?
Maybe if that's what you want.
Let's just say yes.
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 Okay. So
I swear, if this kid is a god, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
This kid's a fucking god.
Not
Oh my
enough
god,
play
how many
luck drop.
canaries does he have?
I mean, he had 6.
No, you're 7.
Oh my god, is this
Oh.
Beck's
Bahamut?
about to kill me.
Is this Bahamut?
Uh,
No, he's usually an old
So-
man with 7.
so the kid says, "I wish that curse was gone from those 2."
What
That's a
the
wish.
fuck?
Is it just gone? Is it
Really
gone?
you don't know because it was already suspended by being in the. It was suspended by being in the plane of fire, so it's hard to tell.
Oh, and I can't do an identify. Just right into Rebecca's head.
If you want to spend 10 minutes, yeah.
Or
Or you can
1
actually
minute
cast
just
it.
to...
No, I'll just
I changed my mind. From this point forward, I will help every child in need.
yeah, I don't have it ready, so
I
I'm gonna have to
promise
sit
to
there.
be a better
and-
man.
You look back over to the kid, and the kid's gone.
What?
There's a little piece of paper on the ground
Oh, I'm picking that up.
that's blue with a silver dragon's head.
Oh,
That's it. It doesn't say anything.
It
It's
was
just
fucking
Yeah,
Bahamut.
you flip it over, and it says, "Shut down the sweatshop."
What?
What
The
sweatshop?
sweatshop.
What sweatshop?
I don't know, you heard a muffled cry that was cut off, and you heard someone being whipped. I don't know, man.
oh. We found a canary, got a wish granted, and now we have to do something again?
Look, let me be completely honest with you. I didn't expect any of those rolls to go the way they did. That was a mess.
I have an idea.
What? Why? Oh my god, what are you doing?
Um, I'll summon a demon.
Oh yeah, I obviously would have relayed what was on the note.
Oh, and your weapons were
Return.
at your feet when you appeared back on the side street.
Pick
So I
my
imagine
back
you.
up.
So I'm just gonna say you got them before you went and met up with the kid.
You mean Bahamut?
I mean, here's the thing, Beck. If it's Bahamut, the first thing you do after meeting after Bahamut casts wish on you is summon a demon.
It's for a greater cause. I'm gonna just send the demon off to go deal with to go shut down the sweatshop.
Morgan's just he's gonna get down on his knees and he's gonna start praying out loud. He's gonna go, I've never been a religious man, but almighty Bahamut, thank you for all that you have done. I have learned the lesson that you wish to teach me. I will help all needy children on the street from this point forward, and I will also try to drink less and be a little bit more grateful towards all my friends and all the other good shit that you want people to do so that they're not shitty people. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll summon the standard monk that I usually summon, 60 feet away from us, towards the sealed door, and his order will be to go and shut down that sweatshop that's in that building with the steel door.
Understood. Yeah. So I also have to be honest here. Wasn't expecting the Bahamut thing today, but when I had Morgan roll, he rolled the thing that's on the table says dragon disguised as a human.
Oh no.
Dragon polymorphed into a human.
Usually, it's he's an old man with 7 golden canaries.
I guess he wanted some,
Okay.
not easily identifiable before us.
That's
I
why
mean,
the
it
name
also does
mattered.
say usually.
Yeah.
Wait. Does that name actually mean silver in another language?
It means white.
Uh,
And another, and in Latin, the closest thing to platinum in Latin is white gold.
Ah, yeah, yep. Because I
Turns out,
figured
in
that one out yet.
basically every, okay, except for like I think Japanese and Korean were the only ones I tried that weren't. It's just platinum, platina, or platina.
I mean, you could have put white gold in and then gotten a translation of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would have been
For
albium argent.
yeah.
So
In
as the first name, it would still be albium.
in Japanese, I think it's Shiro, and then I don't remember what it is for gold.
You just hear screams and what CR is the monk?
I think he can. I think he's like CR4.
Balkura.
Oh, Shirogane for white gold. Which I think is literally the Japanese word for plat. Wow. That's funny.
5.
They call him the white gold vampire. Shirogane Kyo Kitsuki.
Would a monkey demon literally monkey paw your command?
yes.
Yes.
Another order would be to not kill innocents, to kill the captured.
Do
I
not
mean,
kill
let's
the
let's be honest here. It would have shut it down.
The other,
kills the kids, it's shut down.
yeah, I'll add on another order of like, because I was thinking of it, and then like we've got talking. I'm not just saying that because you brought that up, but like I was legitimately thinking that at the time, but then we started talking.
Okay.
Yeah, a stipulation: do not harm the slaves inside the building.
Okay. Very good. You hear a couple screams followed by a loud whistle. Followed by about 30 kids running out the front door.
Oh my god. Hey, look, Tia, children for you to adopt.
Oh no.
Hi, I'm Tia.
Oh my god! I just sent a demon to do a god's work.
However, there would then be an Efreet that runs out after the children.
I'll trip them.
Yeah, I'll fire off an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage on the Eldritch Blast. Those all hits. That's 14, 21, 22. You kill him. He looked kind of he looked pretty messed up from the
ape.
from giant dents into his chest.
Oh my god.
Was it the same guy? That
This is the guy that led you in, yes.
okay. Hey, do you want to loot the place once the monkey's done?
I will say,
why not?
I will say, just like sizing them up, you're pretty sure the monkey isn't a match.
Isn't a match. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't think the monkey will last much longer. We should probably go.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we'll get out of here.
Yeah, let's leave.
So, Rebecca, Tia, you're probably the ones to talk to about this. How do I convert to a religion?
I'm not the one you should talk to. I point to Tia.
So, Tia, how do I become a faithful follower of Bahamut?
Oh, don't ask me. I don't know.
You could. I don't know how Tia would. Well, actually,
Andromeda would know.
No, yeah, but this is. I have to read what I sent Abby about Tia forever ago.
Oh, is it like her understanding of the religion is different because she's like a Firbolg and she came from like a words a different sort of society and culture, so like it was explained to her in a way that her people could understand compared to explained to a regular average person that understands the interference of gods in different people's lives.
I think you're
I'm gonna stop
overthinking it.
talking. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.
Well, it was kind of different for me because, like,
Is this
I mean,
Tia or Andromeda?
This is Tia. I can't do Tia's voice right.
Okay, sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I was just I wanted to say.
She hasn't shared it, so I don't know if I want to be the one that shares it.
Oh yeah, if it's something
Andromeda can
yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have Beck have Andromeda answer the question.
I mean, I can't answer that for you, but Andromeda can.
Yeah, Andromeda, how do I become holy?
Well, first you gotta actually want to be good.
I think in general I try to be. Is that enough or like do I have to be like good?
I mean, it's a start.
Okay.
And then
okay.
So Andromeda. Andromeda actually being a celestial spirit. And then you gotta actually want for you actually you have to actually you have to not be doing it just because for personal gain.
Well, I don't necessarily think that I would be. I mean, like, I don't want to convert because I think it'll get me anything. It's just, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure we just encountered a god. So,
Oh
like,
no, that was definitely Bahamut.
right,
And
right,
you've already encountered Trickster God as well.
right, yeah, but he wasn't my vibe. Uh, he wasn't my cup of tea. But he just goes, I don't know. I mean, like, we have like this whole clash between like us and the cult of the Dragon Queen, and like Tiamat's bad, but Bahamut's good, and he's like her brother or something.
They're siblings, yes, but they don't like to think about it.
Right. So it's like, would it make sense for me to start praying to the guy that's like the good guy? I'm not doing it for me, but like I think it makes sense because we're trying to save the world. So if I pray to the guy that wants to help me save the world, we could save the world better.
That's
and were you I'm sorry. Were you specifically asking about Bahamut or religion in general?
More Bahamut, but yeah.
Okay.
pretty pragmatic, I think.
And I mean, my friends already promised, and he kind of just like looks at the rest of you, that they would help me eventually revive my wife. So I wouldn't need to pray to him to help me do that if they're going to help me. So I don't really need anything else. As long as I have liquor, I'm usually a happy man. So yeah, sure.
I mean, we're already worthy of the third level of Mount Celestia.
Are we? I thought
Yeah,
that was just you.
No, we all went. Well, not Tia, but like the three of us, we climbed up to the third level of Mount Celestia.
So does that mean I'm going to heaven when I die?
If you worship a god of
Let's
Mount Celestia, I suppose.
well, he doesn't worship any god currently, so currently you would be going to what are you? You're chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Limbo.
Great wheel cosmology.
Limbo is exactly chaotic neutral.
Yeah, but there's 3 that work for. So it'd be either Limbo, Pandemonium or Gladheim or something like that.
It's so weird too because like when you think about it, even though they don't
Eastguard.
tech, they don't technically like, at least from my remembrance of reading the entries about Monk in the Player's Handbook. To me, when I think monk, like they are like regardless of where they are, even if they're like East Asian monks, like it's a religious order, but they never seem to like incorporate the religious like thing into it. So you know,
It's more of a
Yep.
spiritual thing for monks in D&D, like
In D&D.
'cause
Yeah, it's
key.
more like I mean think like the airbending monks from Avatar.
yeah, but aren't they like heavily based off of Buddhist monks?
I mean all the different forms are off of all the different bending styles are off of different ones, and I can't remember which ones are which. So I'm going to stay out of that. So here's the thing. Would you say that Morgan? Yeah, I mean, Morgan doesn't worship anyone, so he would be going to the Wall of the Faithless.
he he obviously recognizes and realizes that gods exist and that like they're there and they're a thing. He just never found one particularly that clicked with him to put his faith in, but it's a little bit
Right.
surreal when like this sort of thing happens. I mean, yeah, we met the other one, but like that's specifically a halfling god, so he wouldn't have seen a reasoning for like wanting to worship. And I mean, it's starting to make sense to him. World's on the line. This guy
You know,
wants to
I
help
get it.
him save the world, so
I get it. I just have to ask this question because it'll change how Andromeda will answer your question.
okay, go ahead then.
Because there's a difference between having one that you follow completely, like what Tia does, and then you have, most of your farmers and everything will pray to multiple, because I mean, you have the whole pantheon.
Right.
But would Morgan be like that, or would he have never done anything with any of the gods? Like,
So
would he pray for good? Would he pray to Tamora for good luck before fights or anything like that?
up until this point, so I want to say yes, but also no. So I put that his father was from Icewind Dale, but like obviously that doesn't make any difference in terms of like the cold stuff because remember you telling us when we went to the Sea of Moving Ice. But his father's from the tribe of the elk, I think I put, or the tribe of the bear, and they all worship Tempest. So I don't know if his dad would have been around enough for him to have learned that. So I'll just, yeah, I'll go with no. He's never actually prayed to anyone before this.
Okay, so don't know how blunt Andromeda would be.
To be honest.
Yeah, so to your question about if you're going to heaven. No, I mean, I've never, from what I've... I'm saying this as friend.
Okay.
No, you'd be going to, um... From what I've seen, you'd probably be going to the Wall of the Faithless.
Yeah, that makes sense. I never prayed to anyone before anyway.
Honestly, the Wall of the Faceless seems like a really cruel punishment for those who just don't really see the gods as higher beings, more like just powerful entities.
Well, I mean, it's weird because like I do recognize that they're higher beings. It's just I've never taken the time to worship one. I've always had to kind of rely on myself, and I never thought to ask them for any help because I guess I just assumed that none would be given. But I mean, this was clearly help being given when we needed it, so I mean, If that's not an eye opener, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I mean, Beck, it is cruel. It was created by one of the dead three.
Oh God, so either what?
It was Miracle.
Ballbane or Miracle? Yeah.
I mean, it was created
Jackass.
by him to punish the souls of beings who claim to know patron. Yeah. I mean,
So yeah, I guess sign me up for the Order of the Platinum Dragon. Can you be a monk and be in that?
yeah. You also don't have to jump in all the way. You can
kind of do what I do, just
start out.
just like acknowledge and respect and do your best to do good by him, but not be a
Yeah, I'll do
killer.
that one.
You can start out with even just not going all in on. I mean, obviously, I am partial to Bahamut, but there is the rest of the Faerunian pantheon as well. I mean, as long as you're
Yeah.
not praying to the evil ones.
I'm pretty
God, no.
sure like some of those halfling
Gods,
gods
no?
that we the halfling place that we went to would be a great place for you.
Yeah, that's I guess that's something I have to think about. But I guess I would say as of right now, I recognize Bahamut and like yeah, I'm gonna start doing like what Rebecca does. I was concerned for a second there that you were gonna tell me that I had to stop drinking. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna stop doing that.
No, you don't have to stop doing that.
I mean, if you want to get to the 7th level, sure, you probably will, but
I mean, yeah,
Nah.
but very few people have made it to the 7th level, and none that have come back.
It's not gonna like affect anything because like I've actually been to hell or like
when did you go to the 9 Hills?
Remember when he took that shot?
Oh
did take the Niner.
yeah. Now, was that real or was that
I don't know,
an
but it felt
illusion?
real. I have reason to believe that it was.
I mean, this is a great philosophical question. It was mentally real. It was physically not real.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that Morgan's body is a year younger, but his mind is also a year older.
Yeah, his brain is 2 years older than his body because he
Yeah.
was aged down a year physically.
Yeah. So technically, even though my birthday just passed, oh, I gotta change that by the way. He is now 46 again. So that means that my brain is my mind is 48, but my body is 46.
And legally, you're 47.
And legally, God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot to think about. But I mean, like, I figure since like the end of the world is pending and everything, it's probably a good time to start thinking about it.
It's not going to be the end of the world if I have anything to say about it.
Well, right. But I mean, like, shit's still gonna happen. Like, shit's gonna go down to a degree,
And
to an
honestly, I
extent.
think I have a new goal after we've dealt with the bitch ass queen of the chromatic dragons. Uh, deconstruct the wall of the Faithless if I can. I'll
That's
probably post
ambitious.
mortem.
I mean, you got like. I think you have to get into restructuring the Tablets of Fate to have the power to do that.
Essentially, you'd have to disassemble and rebuild the entire pantheon.
I mean, if you're gonna get to the Tablets of Fate, you gotta get through what Torm and Ao.
Yeah, you could take them.
You become
Well, it's not that I
powerful
want to
enough.
take them. It's like Like, this was created by an evil god, so, like, you can make a convincing argument. It's like, hey, this is dumb. Let's, like, make this better.
Yeah, but I mean, there is no good without evil, is, like, AO's whole thing. He didn't get rid of the primordials. He sent them to another place. He didn't get rid of the evil. He didn't get rid of the chaotic.
Yeah, but, like, there's still that evil part. Like, the evil people go to, like, the outer shell of realm space. So, like,
Some of them, one every 1,000 years or something, I think it was.
up the amount, just up the intake. And that will
Oh my
balance
God.
out the wall of Faithless.
You just gave me an idea for like a campaign bad guy.
Oh no.
A man that like basically ascends to like lichdom in an attempt to become a god, and his whole reasoning for why he wants the power in the first place is to disassemble that wall, and he knows that the only way he could do it is if he's on par with the gods that keep it going. So he tries to create like a demi-plane to send all of the faithless to see if they could be like converted or like rehabilitated to a certain degree, except along the way it never gets done because he ends up falling to evil anyway.
Or
Oh, no,
he
the Wall of the
never
Faithless is
actually...
actually...
Go ahead, B.
I think the Wall of the Faithless actually has the souls making up the wall. So wouldn't that be like a Lich's wet dream?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be like a huge twist if like the Lich never actually felt evil. It's just like from the lengths he's had to go to is like from the perspective of someone who doesn't understand is like horrific, but like in a greater good kind of way, it's still working towards betterment.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have Archliches are good, right?
Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah. But I mean, like, would he be considered an archlich if he had to commit atrocities in order to achieve the goal? Maybe not necessarily. But still, though, that's an interesting concept. All right. So, like, we're all basically DMs now. How about a 4 DM West March collab? That's the BBEG. No.
Oh my god.
So I'm insane.
I mean, if Morgan's
We
out
know.
with his crisis of faith, I want to test to see if Andromeda is healthy now, so I'm going to dismiss her back to Gimut's plane
Yeah.
for like
Sorry.
a few minutes, and then after that, bring her back.
I didn't mean to take up a lot of time.
No,
But
it's
my
fine.
bad.
It was an
You're good.
interesting discussion.
Yeah,
Good.
I enjoyed it.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
No, you don't.
Yeah, Andromeda's fine.
So it's a good bet to say that I'm fine too.
Let's go
Yep.
home.
I mean,
Yep.
Loki's still trying to cast Identify.
Has it really been? Oh my god. Ah!
Yeah, so Loki finishes the Identify. He had to touch you for 11 minutes.
Sorry about that.
It's not the first time.
And
Probably won't be the last.
and that effect does not seem to be in place anymore, Loki.
Yeah, you're good.
Yay!
Alright, let's go home.
Just to be further clear, not only did I have Morgan roll that and he rolled the slot that was for the dragon being disguised, I personally rolled a d20 and was only going to do the Bahamut thing that I had seen on Reddit on a 20.
You rolled a net 20.
Yeah.
That's
So
Dice wanted to
the
tell a
Bahamut
story.
thing kind of the Bahamut thing kind of sidetracked what was going to happen, but I mean, I think it was good.
I mean, it worked out for the better. We disabled we ended a sweatshop. We cured Rebecca and Andromeda, and I'll send
and-
Andromeda will go back to Giamut to figure out a way home.
Yep. And Loki will forever be wondering what else could have been wished for.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right. You're in the big city where anything can be bought.
I'm back.
And chickenpox winks in your mind again, Loki, and says anything.
No, I'm okay. I spent enough money.
Anything.
Is there anything you want to do in the oldest city in the multiverse before finding a way home?
Nope.
I mean, Andromeda's
I got my
figuring that
Mario
out right
superstar.
now.
What'd you say back?
Andromeda's figuring that out right now with the key move.
Right.
What is there to do in the oldest city in the world? I mean, the multiverse.
Basically, whatever you want.
So you're telling me that if I wanted to liberate all of the slaves and make an army to come back to fight Tiamat, I could do it?
You could. There are 800,000 within the city.
800,000.
So it will take you a while.
We got time.
Yeah, we got time.
But we do have a meeting in like 2 days.
We
We
have
should
a
try to-
meeting
time.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we need to get back.
Maybe next time.
And you're unsure what is going on with the snowstorm.
Oh, I could do a real bootleg way of getting this back. I could use banishment.
And you'd only have to cast it like what,
Twice.
4 times? Oh.
I cast it on you and Loki, and I cast it on 2 people, and I cast it on 1 person and myself. And since we're
And,
going
like-
to our home plane, I won't be incapacitated, so I won't lose concentration. Where we'll end up, though, I have no idea.
Well, we could always like catch a what's it back home.
The thing is, it's anywhere on the.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And we might not all end up in the same place either.
Split the party?
Split the party
all
across
over
the whole planet.
Toral?
Nope.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, there's an argument to be made that it's anywhere on the plane, not anywhere on the planet. But I'm not that mean.
Wait a second, what does that mean?
I mean, there's a whole star system.
And the void between the stars and between the planets.
And every other crystal sphere.
The ocean, the
Although I'd argue other crystal spheres would be like other layers of the outer planes.
I mean, it's a different plane of the material plane, if that makes sense.
Planes.
I would give within the crystal sphere, but I'm not that mean. I don't think I would consider other crystal spheres.
Well, you need like a more powerful spell to actually go to other crystal spheres, like Dream of the Blue Veil. And for that, you need an object or a person from that crystal sphere.
Morgan wants to become a planeswalker. How do I go about that now?
Oh my god.
Morgan wants to become a captain and then put his foot up on a barrel.
That's what he really wants to do. That's what he's always wanted to do. Can we pretend that planes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now.
All right, I'll bring Andromeda back after discussing with not Bahamut, Giamut.
Guillemot.
The lesser Bahamut.
Like if you were to like have a hierarchy, I'm sure Bahamut would be like 6, at least like 3 levels below Bahamut, but he's probably more like 6 levels below.
Well, yeah, I mean the canaries are right below.
All living canaries.
Oh, they were the 7 golden worms.
Yeah, when you were on Mount Celestia and you saw the flying palace of Bahamut, there were 7 golden great worms flying around it.
Oh my god. What is it with fucking great worms?
Aren't they great?
No.
What does Gibbon have to say?
Bahamut
While you're on your own.
says that he's not sure exactly where it comes out on the material plane, but there is a portal that recently opened where you saw the lava geyser.
Uh-oh.
Do you want a bucket for it?
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I don't really have another reason to stay here other than the future
I mean, the sun is
slave
probably
uprising.
starting to get lower in the sky now, so it's not as hot.
Sun's getting real low.
Okay. As long as I'm not sweating to death.
It's probably still sweating temperature when it's night.
Once you in the city you're still fine, but also there is no real night.
The glow from the sea of fire.
Yeah.
Eternal. Unending.
All right. So you get back to the gate. If you don't want to jump the, let's see here. It's a dome, which means it would be half as tall as it is across.
Plus the gap between the surface and the bottom.
Plus the gap. If you don't want to jump down over 20 miles.
I mean, Loki has. Do you have Featherfall prepared?
Let me double check.
Would it even
may.
last that long?
Or you just
I could
wait.
do it right before we hit the bottom. I do have it prepared.
Don't do it right before. Do it like a couple rounds before.
Loki trying to base jump. I'm gonna cast it as close as I can.
It lasts for a minute, so
And it's 60 foot around, right?
yeah, 60 feet per round. So
60 times 10, 600 feet. You're 20 miles up. Yeah. So you're gonna have to cast it pretty.
We'll be waiting a bit.
Yeah, you'll be in free fall for a hot minute.
I could
If you
just
don't want to
polymorph.
do that, it'll be good.
I could just polymorph into something, and then we could fly down.
Oh yeah, we could totally. Why don't just polymorph into.
What's it on?
Yeah. Polymorph one of us. We have to take off the badge, and then you can put the brooch, and then put the brooch on the creature, so the creature does have fire heat resistance.
Very true. All right, who wants it? 3, 2, 1. Not it.
I mean, you
I'll
can't
do
be
it.
it because the others of us need the brooch.
Sure.
So it can either be Tia, me, or.
All right, take off your brooch, Morgan.
All right.
I'll take his brooch.
Morgan,
Alright.
make a Constitution saving. Oh, you're in the city. Never mind.
Polymorph you into a Quetzalcoatl.
Boop.
Right, I'll put the brooch on the Quetzalcoatl.
Very good.
And then we will
Mount up. Bird up.
And instead of just flying down, I assume you fly towards where the geyser had been.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. You fly that way.
takes more than an hour. Obviously, we would land to do it again.
Right. 60. No, with that. Yeah, you're fine. Who hasn't rolled yet?
I mean, we're all wearing. Oh, okay.
Roll D100.
Also, Andromeda's in the pocket plane right now because she can't live. 91.
91 in the Cinder Waste.
That
Really?
means we get attacked by a giant purple worm.
Really? You love to see it.
Is it another zombie T-Rex?
No, it's a fire T-Rex.
Oh no.
Call it a free Rex.
The reckoning happens.
I was waiting for this. Morgan just goes, Loki, you know what to do. We have to go meet a doctor in Austin, Texas.
I'm aware.
Another lava geyser happens further to the south than last time.
No.
This one is 160 feet tall.
That's going
Twice
up
the height of
higher
the
than
previous
us.
one.
Probably, because we've like slowly glided downwards.
This one launches chunks of rock that are falling, some of which are falling near you. I'm gonna say only the Quetzalcoatl gets a dexterity saving throw on this.
Okay.
Can I use like Eldritch Blast to try and like blast the rocks above us that are coming towards us to like give him advantage?
Pretty big. Sure.
Pew.
So Morgan, it'll be a you have a +1 to this dexterity saving throw.
So, that's off the stats of the.
Off the stats of the Quetzal.
Okay, so D20 plus 1. Is it advantage or is it regular?
Just
Beck, go ahead and roll for Eldritch Blast for me.
okay. The Quetzal
We'll-
only
we'll
has
s-
only has a +1.
We'll see if it's advantage based off the blasts.
Pew,
Okay.
pew, pew, pew.
6, 9, 4, 8. That's 15, 19, 27. Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. So that's 1. Okay.
Don't need the advantage.
Yeah, didn't need the advantage. That's good.
That's good. 21.
21.
Excuse me, sorry. Dying.
Yep. So you are going to half the damage as it just clips you in the wing.
Pterodon noises.
Which SGR.
Well, it would be Quetzalcoatl noises, but same thing.
You would all take 17 fire damage.
Ow.
And
I gotta make a con save.
and the Quetzal, well,
Wait,
let me
You
get
said,
the
you said 17 fire damage?
yeah.
I half.
You
from it.
half that again to 8. Uh
Nice.
and Morgan as a Quetzal is going to take 10 additional points of bludgeoning from the impact.
Is that enough to
Don't you have
knock
that
me
inspiration
out
point?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I was saving it, but I'm gonna use it because this is important.
And a
There we go.
Quetzal has 30 hit points,
So he's still up.
which means you're still up.
And I used my inspiration just now to reroll that save, so
Yep. So you are also still up. You have 3 hit points remaining, Morgan.
Just
As
to
a
be
Quetzal.
safe, I will dump 5 healing lights into him.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. He's just like.
24 hit points.
Nice. And he'll, I guess, because you said that was to the further south of the initial one, so he'll like try and glide down and.
I mean, we could probably see the portal at this point.
Yeah, the portal is in midair, at about where the flames peaked from the geyser.
Okay, yeah, then he'll just like
The original geyser.
He'll jet towards that and try and get us through
Okay.
it.
You jet towards it, and right before you hit it, you fold your wings in.
Yeah, for additional speed.
I don't think we'll fit.
So with that, you find yourselves. Where's my? There it is. Forgotten Earl's map.
We're back at the cult base, where the portal is going to open up to Avernus.
No, it's actually
It's much worse.
it's linked to a volcano.
Oh God. Which volcano?
You come, so you flew straight into the portal, sideways, like going horizontally, parallel to the ground. When you come through, you're disoriented. Everyone's disoriented for a moment, and you almost fall off of Morgan's back as you're flying straight up. And as you have to grab on and you look down, you're flying out of the top of a volcano.
Ah!
Do we see any
You
cities
get
nearby?
You get some height, and Rebecca would recognize where you are.
Oh no, are we in Symbia?
No. You just flew out of the mountain range to the north of, or to the east of, Omo.
Oh my God, we're in
The
Schultz.
Peaks of Flame.
Oh no.
We're in Schultz. God damn it.
You can see Omo from here.
Where are we?
This is Jolt.
You see a rainforest around you, Loki.
I don't like it.
I did not want to come back here.
Well, welcome
Oh, I wonder
home.
if my friend Bjorn is here.
I also made a fucking roll table for this, and this is what happened. The dice.
Funny. I think it's funny.
All right, I'll point Morgan towards Nianzuru.
Yo, are we going to Nianzuru?
Beck, I will tell you, you flying straight line, it will take you several days to get to Nianzuru.
Oh no.
By flying?
Oh, yeah, I mean, they got to Omu from, Kirsabal, and it took
That's right.
flying, and it took, what?
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days. You can get to Omu quickly, and you know that there's supposed to be people rebuilding there.
Okay, if there's people, maybe someone can teleport us to Waterdeep there.
Alright,
And if not, then whoopsie.
Morgan will go to Omo.
Yeah, and the thing with them flying from Kirsabal was they were able to fly, like, I think 12 hours a day is what they were doing.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think our best chance for help would be Omu.
To Omu.
You think Granny's in the Snout of Omgar right now?
Technically, probably, yeah. Around this time, yeah.
Living it up
maybe.
with her grandkids.
Living
it
La
up with
Vida
her
Loca.
grandkids.
So 10, 20, 30. You can... Okay, I'll say. Cause I forget what level polymorph is. Do you have 3 slots that you can spend on this?
I could technically use all my 2 remaining level 4, my 2 level 5, and then my 1 level 6.
Okay.
And you can also do short rests on the back to regain a spell slot.
Yeah, so trading out between Rebecca, Tia, and Morgan. It takes you 1, 2. It'll take you 4 slots left. Split up however you want to arrive in Omu.
How many slots?
4.
4.
Alright, let's just use the level 4 and 5s then.
Rebecca, you notice that the gargoyle statues that had previously surrounded the city are no longer there.
Yeah, they're bastards. I'll resummon Andromeda.
Why are we back here?
The portal took us to Chult. We came out of a volcano about few hundred miles that way.
And I think we're gonna leave it there.
As we approach the city of Omu. The new city of Omu.
New Omu.
The Nomu, if you would.
No mo.
This is your friendly reminder to all those watching at home that when you leave things up to the dice like to take you for a ride.
The dice took us for a hell of a ride today. That's for sure.
And it definitely wasn't bad, but it was a ride.
It's a wild ride, this passage of fate.
Shut up. Fucking can't. It's just utter chaos.
Well, that's the end of this. So next week we're going back to Omu. Yay!
Bye.
Yay.
Have a beautiful day.
And hopefully still making it back to Waterdeep.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
a
we will.
meeting. We have a meeting we're going to be late for.
I highly doubt it.